Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome back to Rolling Reckless, the Dungeons and Dragons live play podcast. I'm your GM, or DM, I suppose in this case, Matt Eads. I'm joined by Oliver.
How do you figure the difference?
DMs are for Dungeons and Dragons exclusively. GMs can run anything.
Okay.
All DMs are GMs, not all GMs are DMs.
Right.
Damn.
JR's here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Kevin's here.
Also, hello.
Paula
Hi.
is in attendance, and so is Amber. The whole gang back together again for some more adventures.
Back to back.
If you enjoy this podcast, just a couple quick little announcements. Rate and review us, please. Or listen, just sound off in the comments, maybe like thumbs up. Everybody's so silent. Lots of people end up viewing or watching or listening to this. Thousands, tens of thousands. And the feedback is in like the single digits. One person was like, that's a good D&D show.
Shout out to that guy. Thank you so much.
So if you enjoy the show, please don't be shy. Don't be shy. And as always, if you enjoy what you hear, you can always support us over on patreon.com/talkingrecklesspodcast, and you can get yourself in the game as well. You can get characters. There's a couple different tiers. Go check out the Patreon, and there's a few different ways to get involved. That's all I have to say. Without any further ado, let's play some Dungeons & Dragons, and welcome to episode 10 of Rolling Reckless.
Whoa.
Previously, last time that we were gathered here, the Syndicate, you've spent an eventful few weeks in the City of Guilds, Baldur's Gate. You've traveled to Cornspar and Piern, finding a strange mechanical artifact and a mentoring lycanthrope along the way. You've seen abandoned villages and fought werebears. You've survived explosions that have destroyed entire guild halls, and you've met the Sergeant of the Watch here in Baldur's Gate, who doesn't seem to be on the straight and narrow exactly, and you've made her your, well, friend isn't the right word, acquaintance. And she's told you to, if you find yourself in Waterdeep, seek out the Hag's Head, a pub that she told you was not just a pub. And now you are preparing to leave the city that has been your home for the last few weeks. The gnome, Penumbra, he's looking for a secret that might be lost to time. He's asked you to go to Waterdeep and find his granddaughter, Nicole, who hopefully has some information to the whereabouts of her father's workshop, which hopefully has some piece of the secret that Penn is looking for. And to this end, he's offered you 5,000 gold to get to Waterdeep for the safe return of his granddaughter. Looking to shorten the journey, you went to the harbor, hoping to find passage on a ship maybe, and cut the 30-day land journey down to about a week. But the harbor and most of the city was in a state of lockdown after a ship was mysteriously stolen from the harbor. Several of the Flaming Fist guarding the area were killed. Brennan Turmeric took the disguised self amulet, and with the deputy papers the watch sergeant had given you, you set out to investigate, getting captured and taken to the sea tower, where you were interrogated by a Flaming Fist official who confiscated the amulet and asked you to betray the watch sergeant that you had been helping on the down low. A strange message appeared in the sky at some point, calling the mysterious and enigmatic shift boss of the Porters Guild, Gary, to the Dragon's Flagon. Gary appeared and was able to offer you what you were looking for, some sort of a paying job on the way to Waterdeep. He had a package that needed porting on the conditions there were no questions asked what was inside. So, of course, as soon as you got the box, you took it back up into the upstairs of the Dragon's Flagons to your rooms, and immediately started to investigate what was inside of it. You could hear something. It wasn't round or spherical. It seemed to be oblong. It was kind of turning over, and you could hear it like it seemed to turn side to side almost. Turmeric was able to hear kind of animal noises that maybe very vaguely reminded him of birds' sound. It wasn't too sure. But we left off just as you were prying open the top of the crate in the top room of the Dragon's Flagon, preparing to see what was inside. Is everyone ready? Would you like to open the crate? We will pick up right there, where Turmeric presumably has his crowbar and is prying off the top.
Was everyone in the room?
I think it was just me and
I
two.
think it was just,
I think it was just you
Turmeric
two.
and Luke.
Okay.
We opening it? We opening this?
You're already opening it. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's see what's inside.
As you open this crate, and it was not you examined it before. It's not. It was not airtight. There were gaps and things in it. There appears to be a burlap sack. The end is tied, just in a very rough knot, but is sitting in the corner of this crate. And looking at it, maybe expecting it to move, or getting the sense that something must have been making these sounds. It appears to just be stationary.
I'm going to.
Can I see over the top of this thing, or is it too big?
You'd have to stand on something. It's about you're under 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about 3.5 feet. So if
Okay.
you kind of peer up over.
What
the
is
side-
it? What's in there?
I'm gonna put you on my backpack chariot
Okay.
so you can see.
Are you always wearing your backpack chariot?
Yes,
Okay.
I've got a blink cat now, so.
Sure.
Space for two.
Yeah.
Oh, open it up.
You open it up. How about you open it up? I opened up the box. I'll
Hey.
open it.
All right, but if something jumps out of it, you gotta pull me back.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Loop by the bag so he can untie it.
Sure.
By the bag?
By the bag?
What? No, I'm holding him and placing him
By the,
near
by
the
like the scruff
sack.
of his neck, by the back of his shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
By my armor. Like he's not gonna rip my shirt.
Go like this.
And do I have to untie it, or do I just? Okay, so I untie it.
Sure.
As I untie it, I like stop a little bit to see if anything's moving inside it, or.
Doesn't appear to be.
And I toss the rope to the side and put my hands in, and
As you open the sack, you can see. At first, you're not really sure what you're looking at, but you realize it appears to be like fur, maybe, or it takes you a second. You realize you're looking at hair, and as you kind of examine this shape and turn this a little bit, kind of in the bag, there appears to be a human head in this crate. Then, as you turn it, you can see the eyes closed. The skin is very pale white. It appears to be. It's not rotting or anything. It doesn't smell, but it is very obviously a non-living head.
Like, wasn't it making noises?
how big
It
are we
was.
talking?
Human
This
size
human
head?
side head.
It's just a head?
It's a head.
Is there anything inside the head?
I give it a kick.
Okay. As you kick it, there is this inexplicable sound where you kick it and there's this.
Was that you?
Was it you?
I didn't make any noise.
Okay, let's find the others and see what they think about this.
Okay, you wait here. I'm gonna go grab the others.
Sure. I believe they were downstairs in the common room, if I remember.
Run.
I pull out my rapier or my scimitar.
Sure.
And I just point it at this thing and stand on the other side of the crate.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Goodness.
Ooh, wow.
23.
23. With like the head is still in the sack, I assume. But kind of the angle you can look through and see, you get the very slight sense of movement, whether it be something in this rotting, or it's not rotting, but something in this deceased flesh, or you're not really sure. Appears to be like it gives you the sense of someone like maybe like seeing if they're missing a tooth, almost like kind of feeling in their cheek a little bit.
Yeah, I just wait for everyone to come back.
Sure.
Cut down to us at the. I assume we're just drinking and talking.
Yep. You saw Turmeric and Loop walk upstairs with this like huge crate a few minutes ago. Just nowhere to anyone else. Like whispering, we gotta look at what's in it. What's in it?
So that was weird. Is that something that sort of occurred to me? Is Sergeant Hornasmash told us to look into the Heg's Head, and then she was really cryptic about it, saying, "Hey, it's more than a tavern. What do you think it is? Like a spa?"
What did she say exactly? Because I don't.
She
I
said,
missed that conversation.
"Oh,
I think I missed the conversation too.
yeah,
I don't know what
right,
you're really talking about.
right. So I had asked about, hey, we're looking for a needle in a haystack in Waterdeep, and we were just wondering if she had any contacts. And she's like, go to the Hag's Head Bar. That's my best Aaron Hornet smash. And I'm like, okay, what's that all about? She's like, well, it's more than a bar. So, I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting. I guess we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for any.
Yeah, so that's kind of a lead that we have in Waterdeep.
But I mean, everything is weird. We just saw Loop and
Yeah.
Turmeric go up with some weird box.
Can I, like, how high is the stairs?
What
our
do
rooms.
you
I'm gonna jump
Like-
down the stairs from the top.
make an acrobatics check?
Just gonna be him tumbling
I
down.
feel like it would be faster. 17.
17. It's not super tall. Like, it's a story of height, so whatever, 8-10 feet.
And then is it like balconies? like
No,
a
it's
railing?
inside the, like, the stairs are all, there's no balcony on the outside of the dragon's flag. It's all inside.
Yeah.
So you walk into the main room, and in the corner there's a, like, staircase that wraps the one corner. So
Yeah.
everyone in the bar hears before they even know what's happening, just the huge boots of turmeric, like, flying down the top steps and landing. And you hear Landa, the owner of the bar, go, what in the fuck? And looking around and sees turmeric on the landing and just shakes her head. And everyone in the bar, there's a second where, like, all the conversation stops and everyone just looks over and then looks back to what they were doing.
Hey, Turmeric, what's up? What are you guys doing?
There you guys are. You gotta come with me.
What?
I found something. It's pretty intense.
I found something.
Everything okay?
Where did you find
Oh,
this
everything's great.
something?
Loop's got it under control. You gotta come see this.
All right.
Should we be prepared?
Well, just keep your heads up.
All right.
Wink, wink.
Let's go.
Normally up.
Yeah.
Lead them up.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll follow. I'll follow him up.
Sure. You are all now up in the...
Where's
Room.
Loop?
Get me out of this box! This thing is moving. I swear I saw it move.
What the
What is
fuck
that?
is going on? Is this the box that you guys were dragging up?
Maybe. Could have been.
Okay. I guess we'll peek inside and see.
You can all see the side of this, like, with the white flesh and this
What?
curly brown mop of hair
The
on
fuck
this
is?
face.
What is that, Loop? What are you doing in there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll help you out.
Okay. I'll put my sword away.
Sure.
We
What it is?
we
What is
found this
that?
job. We got a job. It's to move this crate to Baldur's Gate. They said not to look inside it, but we looked.
You
Turmeric
looked,
and I
yeah.
looked, yeah, right away. And there's it doesn't look like it's bloody, or did I see blood or anything like that, or no?
No?
It's a head. It's a human head. And I'm telling you, it was moving
It was making noises.
and it was making noises.
Do we recognize the head?
No.
Nope.
Nobody's...
Just no.
Appears to just be a human male.
Is it completely out of the bag now, or it's
Uh,
just partly in?
So unless you dumped it out, it's still partly in the bag.
No, it'd still be partly in there.
I vote that as our leader, you take that head out the bag.
No. What? No. I vote as you guys who accepted this contract. Figure out what the fuck is going on.
Would I know anything about, like, the head not bleeding?
Make a
Like what?
medicine check.
17?
It has been preserved somehow. Appears where the blood was drained and it was kind of like replaced with formaldehyde, like modern embalming
So I could
practice.
smell it?
You can't smell formaldehyde. No, you're not sure how it has
Okay.
been embalmed or preserved, but clearly it has been treated. Obviously.
I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic.
Sure.
What exactly was this job that you guys accepted?
I didn't accept this job.
We accepted this job. I'm pretty sure. maybe it was just me, but it was just to bring this to Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep.
Are we getting money for this?
Yes. Which is something I definitely wrote down. Also, the name of the contact. I'm
Gary.
sure that I wrote that one down in my memory as well.
It was only a few minutes ago in real time, in
it's
game time.
Arnon.
It was Arnon.
Arnon. And I recognize that name. I don't know what that name is.
Only you, the player, recognize
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
The
that's
character
right.
don't recognize that name. And it was 400 gold.
400 gold.
400
400 gold?
See, it seemed like a good deal.
Yeah,
That's
except
us.
for how do we get a head out of the city?
I mean, the head would have been easier. Now that we know it's a head, we can hide it. We can put it in a backpack. The crate would have been much harder to get out of the city.
Well, I think they've been searching all our stuff. At least from the last time we tried to go through the Flaming Fists. They've been searching all our stuff.
I think the gate that we went to last night, the Knight's Guard or whatever.
We just got to figure out which one's the watch, because we've sort of got passed through there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we have our badges.
But also, yeah, I think you two are totally on the radar.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could get in the box with... How big is the box?
It's about, I mean, it's 3.5 feet tall, probably, I don't know, three by 3. It's basically a cube, more or less. It's a crate.
Like, I wonder if we could fit in the box.
You're
You're kind of too big.
He can't.
Maybe we
I'm
need a
not
bigger
going in
crate.
the box with a head.
If we got a bigger crate that would fit 2 of us in, we could probably get that past
That's a good
the
idea.
gate. We could just buy one.
On a cot.
Yeah, on a cart. We got our badges.
But if the hand is watching us, or fist, what are they?
Fist. Flaming fist.
Maybe we should get more than one crate so that we can try to distract them from where we're actually going. You know what I mean?
Not really.
I've got a plan here, guys.
You said you heard stuff off of this head? Is this head alive? Can
someone look inside the
address
mouth?
the head.
I'm casting my spell.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll grab the bag and just the bag and let the head pop out.
Sure, yeah, you just roll it out.
Yeah, into the crate.
What's the face look like?
I mean, it seems like just an average human face. It's, I don't know, it's clean shaven, a tangled brown hair, kind of, you would guess maybe 40s or 50s, seems to be older.
Male?
But-
Female?
Male, yeah.
Can I talk to it?
Does it react to being dumped out?
Nope. Doesn't appear to.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It looks like just a
Sure.
severed head.
Lily, you pick the head up?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just gonna like
The head's heavy, it's like surprisingly heavy for a
can
head,
I
I guess.
hear anything, smell anything,
What do you-
like maybe breathing and or
How are you, like, so you're holding the head, how are you,
yeah,
are
I'm
you
just
like,
gonna
are you like
sniff
holding
it.
the nose up to your ear? Like, what do you,
Yeah, sure. I'll just hold it beside my head for a bit.
sure, make a perception check. Advantage?
Oh my god. 8.
8.
Yeah.
As you bring this head up to the side of your head, and a little bit of your hair kind of gets into its face, the face, even with an 8, you can hear this. You get the sentence that, and you can feel like wind on the side of your face, and it becomes very obvious that this head is trying to blow hair out of its face.
Pull it back.
And as you do,
Stare at it.
the eyes both open. These very like pale ice blue eyes, and they open and they look at you and it goes, well, the mouth opens, and you're very surprised to hear a voice goes, "Oh, I guess the jig is up then. I didn't think you'd be fooled for a moment.
Hi.
Hello." Go on, spin me around. Who's in the room? Give us a turn. And this head seems to take you all in as it looks around. It goes, yes, hello, Regis, at your service. Oh, rather, you seem to be in mine.
What's the neck like? Like,
It appears to just be. It is like flesh colored, but it is just kind of a dull pink,
Regis.
like a faded gray. It's not gory or bloody, but you can see like what is probably an esophagus and
Like we can see
connective
it.
tissue and
Like you can
where the
see
skin
the inside
yeah,
of his neck.
yeah, where the skin separates
And it's not like oozing or anything.
No.
It's just. What the fuck?
As soon as it starts making noise, I just stop dead, casting my ritual, and just like freeze for a moment and just stare at it for.
Bryn's gonna be like very peculiar and like start kind of poking like the base of it, like where the neck.
Mind you, keep your hands to yourself. Thank you kindly.
I'm gonna turn him towards my face. I'm Lily.
Yes, Regis Siege, as I introduced myself,
Yeah.
wizard of no small repute.
You're a wizard?
Well, in another life, yes.
What are you doing in a box? Where's your body?
Yeah, where's your body?
Where's your body? That's the first question.
In Waterdeep, where we are, I assume, departing for today or tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, you were told not to look inside the box, but I suppose we can waive that little indiscretion.
I mean, it was.
I think Loop was told not to look in the box.
I don't think it was specifically said. It might have been implied, but
I was listening from inside. It was very plainly said. No questions asked, remember, but here we are.
How are you able to be removed from your body?
Oh, it's a rather complicated spell.
Oh, I'd be very interested to talk about that later.
Oh, well, we'll have quite a lot of time on the way to Waterdeep to discuss such things.
Cool.
Can you still do magic?
Well, as long as it doesn't require with the waving of hands or the having of a body, I don't see why not.
This thing can come in useful.
How?
His name is Regis.
My name is Regis, and if I'm not mistaken, you are very much in my employ.
Like if we need
400 gold, I think it was. Perhaps maybe even a little bit of a bonus if we get there in, say, short time.
the only benefit I see is if we have an extra hat.
What if I put his head on my shoulder?
and we
And
tell
be like-
people you're just a two-headed giant.
Yeah.
Oh, a miniature two-headed giant.
He's pretty big.
Have you ever seen a giant?
Can't say I have. No.
Holy shit, what the fuck? I don't know what to say, you guys. We have a talking head.
This is cool.
I can whistle as well.
Are you in trouble?
Well, only so much as I need to get to Waterdeep, and it's rather hard without 2 feet and a heartbeat.
Like, do you have like an expiry date? Like, can we like, how long do we have to get your head to your body?
Well, the sooner the better, of course.
Okay. But if it takes 30 days, you're not gonna.
Oh, no, 30 days. Of course not. We take the scenic route, take 40 if you need.
Long trip, yeah. Are you in any sort of pain?
No?
Do we need to feed you?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Just really worried.
Yeah, like that would be operating costs.
No, just your standard preserved head. Obviously, vaguely magical in nature.
How did you lose your body?
It was a bit of a funny story, actually. I tried to get into Baldur's Gate secretively, head in one box, body in another, and the head made it through customs, and the body was sent back to Waterdeep. And I was stranded here ahead.
What?
It was very hard to get someone to take just a head back to Waterdeep, and well, I sought out the Porters Guild, where I met our esteemed colleague Gary for all his many positive qualities.
Okay, yeah.
Put me in touch with you, and here we are.
What was your business in Baldur's Gate?
We're just trying to get into the city. No business in particular. Move from time to time.
Why were you separated at that time?
It was best I get into the city secretively, and what better way than in multiple boxes?
Why would you need to get in secretively? Is there someone looking for you?
If you remember, Gary said no questions asked. That is perhaps a story for another time.
He
That would
also
be-
said not to open the box.
Yes, that's two things you failed at now.
I
but
feel like the terms have been.
as I say, the 400 gold still applies. Maybe even a bonus. No deductions for
No offense, but you're still just
blatantly
ahead.
disregarding the rules. No, more than just ahead, I assure you.
Well, right now.
He's ahead of his game.
Ah.
Well, I don't understand why you had to separate your head from your body.
Well, the gates are watched. They.
So if they
Nope.
open one, find a body with no head.
Well, that's actually exactly what happened.
And they let you through.
Well, no, they sent the body back. They opened up a crate full of arms and legs, a torso, and it didn't make it through the gates. The head wasn't searched. I obviously made it in.
God damn, you've got a problem now. You're a world apart.
Well, certainly I had hoped, or rather hired you for that exact purpose. I have to say, I was not anticipating spending the whole journey in the box tied up in a sack, so this is perhaps quite fortuitous.
You got ahead, you guys. He seems like a really good guy,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes.
So you can still cast spells as long as they don't require your hand. So you could come in handy.
Probably a few simple
Heady?
cantrips, perhaps, lights, or maybe an alarm spell or something.
Cool.
Interesting. Do you have anything that could disguise us?
I could perhaps inquire about some fake mustaches or something.
Okay.
What if
Put him on
Perhaps
the shoulder.
Or a very
I put him on my...
rakish hats, maybe.
But wear a cloak and use his head as my head.
And you could be the hump.
And I'll be the hump.
Oh, I could perhaps travel in a backpack, or maybe tied to a belt. I could pose as some sort of a war trophy, perhaps.
Oh, okay. I'll start tying him. Does he have long hair?
It's not. It's like the length of your hair, not long, but
What about
Not
does he have a
super
long
short.
beard?
no, he's clean shaven.
You have rope.
Okay, I'll tie rope to his... To what?
Like sort of a sling, I would assume. Some
Yeah,
sort
like
of
a little.
circular contraption I could sit in of some kind.
Okay, I'll do that. And then tie him to my belt.
Sure.
Or my rope belt.
Yeah. That's,
As you like fix them onto your waist, he goes, perhaps just a little more to the front, as his like face is pressed against your ass cheek. You kind of adjust him around. Oh, yes, perfect.
half like barbarian. That totally really completes your look, actually.
So, like even from where he's tied to your belt, he looks down at Luke and goes, yes, even taller than the shoulders of you.
Alright.
What's going to happen when you run, though? It's going to be swaying side to side.
We'll figure that out later.
Fucking crazy.
Still
big
looks
guy.
kind of suspicious.
Well, it's easier than carrying a box around.
Yeah.
Well, what about now? And the head, you watch as he like closes one eye, like one eye's half open, and he lets his tongue like loll out of his mouth,
Ooh.
and he just looks like a dead, severed head.
And I look at Turmeric again, and I'm like, now it looks even more suspicious.
What do you mean? And I'm gonna start poking his face. He looks so dead.
Stop that. Remember who's paying your salaries?
Maybe put it on your belt once we get out of the city. Because, I mean, I don't remember seeing any other people walking around town with severed heads tied to their belts.
You're
Do
right.
you?
Does anyone have a
I sure
bag?
shit don't.
What if we got a helmet? What if you just put me in a helmet and just carried the helmet under your arm?
Wouldn't you still see the face, though?
A
You
helmet
can sort of
with a visor or something.
disguise it.
I
yeah.
guess, yeah, that might be something.
Anybody got a helmet?
Hey, we'll look
Get
for a
a-
helmet. That's
an
actually a
armor.
great idea.
Yeah. Or backpack. Sort of sack.
I feel like they'll search a
Big.
backpack when we go through,
They won't.
Maybe
search
not.
us. We've got our.
just in case they do.
I don't have my.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
have your pass.
I think you guys got your.
We got our
statement, you know?
passes.
Yeah, we got it taken away.
Did we? No, I think we got our
From the
passes
hand.
back.
I think the only thing they didn't get back was the
Was the
necklace.
amulet.
Yeah.
You gave us
Oh,
our
yeah,
passes
that's
and
right.
our
Regis.
Yep.
Regis.
Regis. SIGE. Siege.
Regis Siege. Neat.
He did tell you his first name, last name, but
We were too excited by the head.
blather, get lost in the flow of conversation.
What time is it?
Evening.
Evening? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Probably getting on late evening now because I think you guys met Gary
no, it
in
was-
like late
I
afternoon.
think we met Gary first thing in the morning. He was coming back to meet us the next day.
Did you? Because you wrote Gary the Porter's. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're totally right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it is
so it's-
probably just getting to noon, if that even.
Okay.
11ish.
I think we should find a helmet if we're gonna do that, and then maybe try to get out of the city.
All right. I guess I'll wait here.
I'm ready to leave the city as well.
Yeah, we should go.
Do you think we can just walk out, me and Turmeric?
Well, it's maybe some of the less conspicuous of us can check out which gate we should go to. Find one controlled by the town guard.
Yeah.
I thought the hand was only watching that one gate.
The fists.
The fist. The hand fist. Was only watching.
I don't know why I haven't seen all the gates. So yeah, a little bit of recon that way would probably be best.
I know the one that we were at last night. It was the watch.
And that was
There.
into...
I think that was the north gate
Yeah, that
or
was
something.
the north gate. Well, yeah, if that one was the watch, then we're good. We can get ourselves a helmet and then head out.
Sounds good.
On foot? Do we want horses? What
We might be able
Can
to
we
get.
afford horses?
How much
Maybe,
are the
yeah,
horses?
I think so.
Untrustworthy beasts, in my opinion, but to each their own.
I don't think anywhere
A
sells
nice
any
flying
horses
bat any
here.
day of the week.
I think we could afford horses. If need be.
If we wait a couple of years, my cat Wolf.
Your
His
blank
name
cat?
is Wolf.
Oh, you've got a cat.
Is supposed to.
You got
He's supposed to
cats?
grow big enough.
Yeah, this is news to you. You are seeing this little. It's very small. It's like a kitten size, like regular kitten size. Very, very dark fur. Appears to be like almost navy blue though, instead of black. And the face and the snout are a little bit longer, a little more pointed than a standard cat, and the ears. There are these little tufts of white fur, almost like a lynx or a puma.
That's cool.
Like, watch this.
I feel like Samson might eat it.
All right, Wolf. Blink.
Roll an animal handling check.
Ooh. 15.
15. It takes a second, and as you pat your shoulder, the kitten kind of looks up at your shoulder, and you do it again. There's this brief pause, and then it disappears, and it appears on your shoulder.
Wowzers.
Good Wolf. And I'm going to give him another piece of his fish.
Sure.
Great, look. So yeah, let's just stick around. Let's wait a few years. And then one of us can ride it out the north gate. And so we're going to go look for horses.
This was a great deal.
All right.
I don't even want to ask how much you spent on that cat.
His name is Wolf.
Wolf.
All right, I'll stay here with the head and Wolf.
I have a name. It's Regis. I'll thank you to use it.
All right. Thanks, head.
I'll stick around with turmeric.
Gang,
Okay.
should we?
3 of us will go helmet hunting and horse hunting.
Yes.
Well, I
Where
guess
to?
we'll-
Where to first?
Where are we in the marketplace?
Oh, you're in the wide.
The wide,
Flags
yeah.
in the wide.
Horses?
Sure.
I mean, what we're looking to move today, right?
If we can.
I think so.
Get out before dusk at least. Get some hours on the road.
Okay, I've got a bunch of gold that I can shell out for some horses.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got a little bit. Got a little something.
What's the going rate on horses nowadays?
I don't know. Let's see if
For the
we can.
ease of,
Yeah, let's
for,
go.
in the interest of getting you the fuck out of the city.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what a horse would be. I'm gonna give it a quick thing. I don't even want to guess because I actually kind of don't know.
Do you
Is
only
that-
buy one for like...
You can ride on
Gold.
Turmeric's back with his fucking cat and his fucking head. So he's loaded up.
So we only need like 4 horses.
Need a heavier horse for him. 4 horses, yeah.
That seems legit.
Helmet, regular man-size helmet. The visor.
Should be easy enough.
I'm gonna say in the player's handbook it's 75 gold for a riding horse,
Oh, yowzers.
but that's probably about right. It's a day. A gold a day is an average. It costs you about a gold a day to live well, to live like we live in real life. Yeah, asking around. About 70 gold is the best price you can find these riding horses.
I can give you
probably fit 2 riders to a horse, but you wouldn't be able to go, full gallop or anything with them. But
I can give you
Oh.
70 gold.
It's 280 for 4 horses. I've got 253.
Ooh, you're rich.
You are rich. I have
Yeah.
190.
I have 146.
I have 57.
You guys need yours for tips. So, yes, I will shell out what we need to. Let's get these horses. And in interest of speed, let's just get horses, or
Yep.
do you want to act as
no, you're able to. We'll skip the shopkeeping for this part, but yep, you're able to buy. How many horses do you want?
Let's do a little bit of quick bartering, and I'll offer you 250.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Excellent. 13.
13.
Yes.
How many are you looking at? You're only looking to buy 280 worth of horses, and you offer 250.
For 4 horses
Yeah,
at a 70 gold piece price tag, but I'm offering 250.
Yeah, do 260. I'll get you a little bit of a deal. 20 gold deal.
Excellent.
Sold. 4 horses. They
I
appear to be
need 7
fairly-
gold.
How much?
7 gold.
7?
Yeah. And
I'm
that's
not with you though.
7 gold.
Yeah, for the interest of. Don't worry, we're kind of all
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
fast forwarding.
I'm tapped as far as gold goes. Okay. Those horses.
What are their names? 4 horses. There's
Robert.
There's a chestnut one. There's one that is pure white. There's one that is pure black with a little white kind of diamond on its head. And then there's one that is kind of brown with like big the white splotches.
There's a
the
white
black
one.
Yeah.
Can I do the white one?
I want the black
Don't
I'll
ask
one.
call the
me.
white one.
What's the other horse?
Brown.
I'm gonna
and
name my
chestnut.
horse.
You two are not here.
Regis.
You two are not here.
I'm not here either.
Splendid name for
No,
anything.
no,
A horse, a person.
Name your white one.
Beavis. Also, I'm gonna
You
give.
can also name.
I'll defer naming of my horse to Turmeric because
Okay, there you go.
I'll be riding with him.
I'm not good at names. I don't know.
Yeah, see
I
how
don't
hard
know.
it is when you're like, hey, what's your last name? Huh? What's your
I know, Matt. That's the fun of it.
One Beavis horse. And I'm gonna give you Holden 70 gold.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Overpaid.
Yeah, she did.
Tipped you.
Good bartering skills.
All right, you have
And-
your horses?
Yeah. Beavis.
I'll ask the stable hand if they know where a place we can get some iron helmets.
There's blacksmiths throughout the city. They're very easily able to direct you to one. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to name yours Regis?
He's not there.
Yeah, but eventually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mine is
I'll name the
Regis.
other two Nevis and Bort.
My horse is also named Bort.
Regis.
Yes, helmet shopping.
Yeah, let's go grab ourselves.
Easy enough to do. Full faceplate. You shop around a little bit, obviously looking for just the cheapest because you don't need it to protect you. Say about 5 gold is the offered price.
All right, I will pay 5 gold.
Excellent.
Yeah, easy enough to do. It's like one of those like Roman style helmets where it has the impression of a face that like flips down. This metal kind
Cool.
of imposing face, which none of you recognize.
How much would it be extra to have one with like antlers or big horns?
Antlers.
Extra gold you could find. One more gold they could get you one some antlers if you want.
You want to buy one that's a little ornamental? Fuck it, let's just go. Okay, outside the Dragon's Flagon. We call on you guys.
Perfect.
Beavis, Regis, Navis, Bort.
I have to write Bort.
Yes.
I'm not impressed with that name.
He's a pretty little pony.
And the names came with the horses, so
Fair enough.
yeah, they were already named.
Bort.
Bort is...
I'm gonna put Regis into the helmet.
The horse or the head?
The head.
Sure.
All right, head. How does it fit?
You can hear the voice like muffled and tinny. I don't know, rather snug, but should do the purpose. At least to get us out of the city.
All right. I'll tie up my rope to the helmet and head and tie it to my belt.
Sure.
And hop onto Regis.
Sure. The horse or the head? Stop it.
That's too much.
Okay. Somebody else then.
I'm just gonna pet Bort.
Sure.
And then get on him.
Okay.
I will climb up Turmeric's leg and onto the horse.
Climbing his pants.
Okay, yeah. Let's
get out of here.
do we need anything?
Oh, do we need food or anything? No, we're
Does
good.
anyone
Fine.
have potions in their inventory right now?
Oh yeah.
You should have my potion.
You should
Yeah,
have my
I
potion
have
You should have two
yeah,
of them.
2. Well, I'll give you back
You
your
don't pop
potion.
into the main room and grab the potions, Kev?
How many do we need?
2
too. I have
Balas.
this one here.
Bayless potions. I think I have one regular.
They all heal for the same. The important part is going through the gates.
Shit.
I have a bottle of wine. I can drink that.
Thank you, sir.
Can I get a right before we go really quickly? Can I buy a medical kit?
Sure. Do you not have one when you took the healer perk?
It didn't say that
Perfect.
it came with one.
Yeah.
Do I
No,
assume it,
wouldn't-
comes
wouldn't
with
come
one?
with one. No,
yeah.
no, but I assumed you already had one. Yeah,
No,
you can-
I didn't buy
it's, I think it's whatever the price in the PHP is whatever it is. Yeah, give it a quick
I'll
thing.
give it a quick. I'll deduct it.
I forgot about
What's
this.
it?
So we should probably get rid of this.
5-0?
I don't know.
Damn.
Well,
But
it
that's
comes
10
with
charges.
10 charges. Yeah. Healer's kit.
Yeah, so whatever it is, just mark it down.
Okay.
I think. Anybody else doing anything else before they?
I'm gonna buy another healer's kit as well.
Okay. She'll hit us with the price in a hot second. Healer's kit, right? Not potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is 5 gold.
That might, if it says 5 gold, then.
Yeah, it says 5
Where's
gold.
past the PHP?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! Revealing the. Oh no!
This one, yeah, it says healer's kit 5 gold.
Are we going to be concerned about
Has 10 uses.
food and stuff along the way? I mean, hunting.
I don't plan on
rations.
starving to death.
Right, I got. Yeah, okay.
We won't
have-
spend. It is 5 gold, yeah. Apparently,
Oh yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. That's pretty
We won't
cheap.
spend time. We won't worry about it. no.
Sweet.
You guys will not. So you're able to hunt. You are level 4 heroes at this point. You can magically make food. Loop can.
Okay.
You won't starve, but assume unless you take other steps that you will just be you will be getting by. It's not going to be comfortable traveling, but you won't starve to death.
Okay. I got a few rations from that boat. So
I have a bottle of wine.
I also got a bottle of wine from that boat.
I have a flask of something.
I got some fish.
We're set.
4
Yeah, we
fish.
have pretty much a bunch of.
I have some rations
Options?
too.
I think we're set. I've
Alright.
got a span of rope.
Yeah, I didn't eat that much anyway, so.
I
Let's
think
go.
we're good. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All right.
Head off towards the north gate, I guess.
Should I be sneak?
Your horse takes off.
No, sorry, I slapped Turmeric.
Whoosh, takes off.
He slaps me, and then my legs will
Then you slap the horse.
slap the horse.
Sure. You start making your way towards the north gate of the city.
Yeah.
Any just proceeding as
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna take my badge out.
I'm gonna
As well.
keep an eye out for the fist and see if they're around.
you are able to see. I mean, they're visible pretty much everywhere you look. Not as prevalent as the watch. It seems. It seems the fist kind of you sort of get the sense the Fist is more, their base of operations seems to be the harbor, so as you get farther out of the harbor, the Fist influence starts to kind of wane, and vice versa from the Guard.
Do I get the idea that any of them are like watching us specifically, or
Make a perception check.
10?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say in the crowds. But you do see a few of them. And as you make your way to the north gate, you can see there is a line coming in where they are searching the carts and appear to be emptying bags like they were. And you can see someone is apparently getting pat down as they check for hidden contraband. The way out, though, they appear to just be waving people through.
Excellent. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're able to proceed. One of the guards just kind of tips his hand to you, but you're able to proceed unimpeded.
Excellent. We're on the open road, you guys.
And as you leave, yes, the city of guilds behind you, preparing for your 30-day journey to Waterdeep, give or take a little less with the horses. You kind of look behind you, see it one last time as you start walking away.
I give it the middle finger.
Great.
Yeah.
And there's someone behind you who like looks at you and goes, "Hey, what is riding? I don't even know you. That's rude." And then he flips you off too.
Curfews, gates, guards everywhere.
It's not my kind of city.
Yeah.
Dump.
We're better on the road anyway.
Yeah.
We're a traveling group.
We're meant to be on adventures,
Yes.
not in cities.
You can hear Regis. "Oh, I quite agree. So, what's our course, our heading? Some sort of a route planned out, I assume?"
Yeah, north, right?
For Waters Deep.
As the crow flies, or as the bee bumbles?
Well, you got a better route? Do you know any routes?
I'm just simply curious. I would probably recommend the trade road, unless you have some other destinations in
That's a
mind.
popular road, right? I imagine.
That is the main highway
Okay.
between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate.
Somebody remind us to get a map at our next stop.
That is
That's-
quite clever.
Something I totally forgot to do. It's as if we're new to this adventuring thing.
I thought we had a map of sorts somewhere.
I mean, us at the table have a map, but
I know,
one
but
of you and your kid has a
Okay.
map of
Yeah.
sorts.
I'm sure one of
Of
us.
sorts. Do you need me to
I
circle
have a map
the-
of Faerun. It's in my inventory.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
And
Okay.
I don't know where the actual map is.
I put it over here so that I'm gonna get comfortable. Right there, on the side of the box. Just between the boxes.
Here's your map. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you guys have the map of Faerun.
This one's more of a decorative map. It's really hard to read.
That's the Sword Coast. That's a map of the Sword Coast that you're holding in your hand, Oliver.
Yeah. Okay, I see where we are. Yeah, it's really decorative. Would look nice up on a wall. How's that when you have loop look?
It's a little better.
Oh, excellent.
Now remember,
Town names.
remember for the players, remember that we're in a homebrew version of Faerun, so not necessarily every
Right.
single landmark.
Is where it
Yeah,
is.
don't ignore the landmarks on the map. If
But
you
we're-
have any questions of like, is this thing in
Okay.
our world, ask, because some stuff will not be.
Will not be there.
Baldur's Gate.
And we're going to Waterdeep.
Follow the road too.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you just passed it.
There you go.
Waterdip.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Well, I mean, if we're looking to save time, we could cut through the forest. Absolutely.
Mm.
Of
Maybe the
course.
coast. Along the coast. Is that all forest?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
No, it gets mountainous in areas, all sorts of terrain between here and Waterdeep.
Is it cold?
It can be not cold enough to
Not
warrant
snow?
freezing to death, but
go this way.
Travel along the coast.
You guys
Yes.
want to try the coast or should we take the main road? I think the coast.
I mean, the idea is there to see if we can like hop a boat. Kind of
Yeah.
expedite the trip too.
I mean, yeah, I think if anything,
you have enough world sense to know that you can't just flag down a ship on the coast and they stop and let
Just
you
out
in
there.
real quick and away
I
they
was,
go.
thumbs out.
I was hoping there'd be like a port town, but I guess not.
Yeah, there might be.
Okay.
It might be small enough. Like Again, a ship, probably not, but you might be able to find a boat to take you out to a ship.
Or we could steal a canoe or something.
Girls, show a little bit of leg.
Show us more horn.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
What's the plan? Leave the road? Try
Yeah.
and follow
Yeah,
the
I think
coast?
so.
Sure.
Yes.
So as you leave Baldur's Gate, you will. What do we need? Bottle opener?
No, my can of pop. It's
Oh.
okay.
Get this man a can of pop. Toot sweet. Toot
Just go.
sweet.
Just go.
As you do leave Baldur's Gate, you follow. The easiest way to get to the coast would be to follow the river. You leave the city and immediately are able to follow the massive Chiantar that runs under the. You never ended up crossing the bridge, but it does run under the bridge that is in the back of Baldur's Gate. And it's going to be kind of surveying it. You realize that it might be hard for the horses. I mean, they can handle the sand, okay, as long as you're on the beach. But again, you probably have enough just general knowledge of the area to know that it will not just be smooth sand beaches the whole way. There are forests and there are hills, and the traveling might get tough for the horses on the beach. But if you would like to proceed, set me up a marching order, and if anybody wants to do anything on the way, I mean, there are 30 days of walking basically stretch out in front of you.
Can I do? I want to cast something.
Samson is circling overhead, I assume. You
Yeah.
will, I assume, want to find something to fill the days.
We can go fishing.
Or if everyone just wants to silently walk with their heads down, let me know.
Anybody know any songs?
Hey, Head. You said you can whistle.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, strike up a tune if you like.
Yes, give me a beat.
He starts to whistle.
Can
It's not great. It's one head whistling, and every time the horse takes a step and he bangs off your hip, the whistle kind of stutters.
I like it. I like it.
It's quite the beat.
What's the weather like?
Today it's nice. It appears to just be a very nice. It's like late spring at this point. So it is. The mornings are cool and damp, but right now the sun is up and blue skies. Appears it's going to be a very nice day by all accounts. And as you're looking at the sky, Regis, as you're just looking at the sky, I think, well, it seems like a pretty nice day. Regis goes, oh, I smell rain on the horizon.
Oh goodness.
Regis, what's your story? Tell us a story.
What would you like to know? I'm a wizard. I've lived quite a long time compared to most people.
You know anything about the Warforged?
Just loosely, nothing specific. Great metal creatures created after some fashion.
Do you know any like tracking spells?
Oh, I may know a scrying spell or two. A tracking, not necessarily, but you could view someone from very far away if you knew what you were looking for.
We're actually hunting down someone at Waterdeep,
Oh,
and we have nothing really to go off of to find this person besides a
a tall
name.
task indeed.
Yeah, so we're just trying to find ways to make it easier.
I could. Perhaps I'll think through my massive library of spells, a large repertoire, you understand, and see what I can come up with. Mm-hmm. Lots of time to discuss such things.
While we're traveling, can I, because I have the Find Your Familiar spell, can I pay to copy it? Because it takes time.
Yep. Yes, you can copy spells on the road, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Nothing but time.
They're 50 gold each.
Yeah. And what was it, 2 hours per 1 hour per spell, or 2 hours per spell?
I think it's 2 hours. So since we're traveling, I'm gonna do the Find the Familiar. And I have a scroll of Identify. Can I do that one as well?
Yep. Yeah, you can copy the Find Familiar and the Identify spells.
Okay.
If you pay your
Okay.
you have to have the paper. Do you have the materials?
Yeah.
Hey,
It's not just 50 raw gold. It's not 50 coins.
Yeah.
It's 50 gold of paper and ink.
Copy the spell in your book.
I know you do have some. I remember you buying some earlier
Yeah,
in the campaign.
Maybe not.
If you would like to buy some before you leave the city, you can. You absolutely can. But it is not raw gold. It is prepared material. So if you get paid in coin, you can't turn coin into spellbook. At least not yet.
Just push the coin into the paper
Come
until it
on.
works.
Is anyone else doing anything on the journey?
I'm going to hop down and turn into a wolf,
Sure.
and I'm gonna go hunting for food.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Make survival nature. I don't even know. This
Survival.
is a survival check, I guess.
You know what would be,
Kind of be a nature check.
Survival.
I don't know.
it'd be cool if I threw you like up in the air and you transformed in
I don't know
midair.
if I have the
Would you like to
paper.
try that?
No.
Oh, come on! Don't be a coward.
22.
22. That's easy enough to do. You're able to very quickly. You manage to find a deer and take it down, and you're actually able to find a second one as well. So, you have
Two
lots,
deer is
lots
way
of
too
deer.
many
You don't
deer.
have to take the second deer if you don't want to, but you are able to find a second deer.
I'll more look for like smaller things, like maybe like badgers or something
You don't always speak with animals, right? That's a
no.
okay. Yeah, you're able with a 22. You're able to find. I mean, you don't find a badger, but you're able to find a few smaller. You find a rabbit, a pretty large kind of jackrabbit, a skunk that you managed to get the jump on, a few squirrels.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick them up with my teeth and then run back to the rest of the group.
Sure. It's gross. It's really gross.
Spit
No,
moving
excellent.
down.
I'm still a wolf.
Even as a wolf, your halfling sensibilities tell you that this is gross.
Done it before. It's
Excellent,
fine.
yeah. Good boy.
Pat him on the head.
Yeah. Food for the night. Food for a while. I'll take them from. How many did you get?
2.
Okay, I'll
Maybe
take them from that and
the
then
rabbit
tie them
one's
to my saddle.
Sure. Is anybody? I mean, I assume you've been traveling. We'll say 2 hours at this point. You've been hunting and copying spells and things. Is anybody keeping a watch?
I'll keep watch.
Sure.
I'm not doing anything.
Front of the pack, back of the pack.
Back of the pack.
Okay.
I'll go front.
Sure. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
Pass the meatball.
15.
14.
Okay. You appear to be. It doesn't appear that anybody's following you. You don't see any signs of any other people. You are able, with as you're kind of scouting ahead and keeping an eye. You notice the terrain is starting to get more and more kind of hills and forest. You can even kind of see it on the map. As you get north of the Sea of Swords, it will get more hilly and kind of thicker. These sort of dark wood forests. But the first, Mister, go ahead.
Regis,
What can I do for you? You hear him yelling from wherever Turmeric's horse is compared to you.
are you familiar with?
Flip the visor up, and you flip it up for him so he can.
Are you familiar with this part of town, part of the region?
Not intimately, but I've likely read or heard stories. What did you want to know?
Any towns here that we're going to be running into? Any landmarks? Anything?
Several villages along the coast. Kind of seems to be thinking. Spring's Gift, likely. The first will hit. Maybe not today, but tomorrow or tomorrow evening,
Okay.
perhaps.
Is it safe? Like generally
Less
safe?
than the road, but relatively so. No great beasts or any such dangers that I know of.
Okay.
There were dragons in these parts, but that was hundreds of years ago.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah.
You should insight check.
I don't. Take for face value.
You fools!
What? You're a wizard. You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
What is it? What is it you actually do? Like, were you an adventuring wizard? Were you?
More a scholastic wizard, I suppose, a researcher of a kind.
Okay.
What did you research?
Experimental magic golem.
Golems? Is that what?
No golems.
Columns.
No, call them. Yes, there's a certain aversion to the school of magic that I specialize in.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't.
Roll on a cannon check. You paying attention?
Nope, sorry.
Roll on a cannon check.
10.
Well, carry on.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys you're leaving through your spell book. You're really not paying attention.
I'm gonna. It's been 2 hours or so.
Give or take. We're probably getting closer to 4 now, actually,
Okay.
as we continue to proceed.
I'm gonna try to like stretch out on Beavis. Some yoga, sort
Okay,
of.
sure. I mean, if you're just
Yoga
stretch, like
pose?
you know, you can just stretch on a horse. That's not a
Some downward dog.
Yeah, like
okay.
more.
If you want to do a little downward dog, let's see an acrobatics check because that
Tree-
is
Tree stance.
a little warrior 2.
Oh no, 7.
As you're like as you're like stretching and kind of the stretches get more extreme, and at the point you're doing yoga poses, you pull a hamstring.
Oh
or strain it at the very least, and very quickly just sit back down on your horse, and just like looking side to side as soon as I just decided to maybe just ride it. Dawn or dusk will approach if anyone.
Anybody know any traveling games?
I do. It's called I Spot.
I know of that one
Oh, I've
too.
heard of that.
Good, yeah.
That's where we try to decide who will betray the group first, right? Which one of us is the spy?
Yes, exactly what it is.
I won't play because I feel it might be me and a little bit of a bias, perhaps the new member of the group, but I
Okay.
wouldn't trust the horned one if I were you.
Whoa.
A big wink over to Lily.
All right. Is it almost dark?
If no one has anything else I want to do, yeah, you will travel until evening. You don't see anybody keeping watch. Appears that
Can
you
I-
are unfollowed.
Keep an eye open for a nice kind of sheltered area to camp.
Sure. Yeah. Make a survival check.
14.
14.
Again.
It's not here. We'll find a kind of a just a natural, almost like under the tree cover.
Yeah.
Where you know, if it rained really hard, you'd probably get wet, but it would protect you from a light drizzle. Seems to be as good of a spot as any.
Okay.
Sure, let's set up there.
All right.
Start a fire.
Yeah, I'll start to get to defurring these things. What's it called? Skinning these things.
Yeah, we learned how to do that.
Yep, get it set to start roasting
Eating?
and eating.
Can we like rotate it like rotisserie?
Yeah,
get
like
a-
I'll set up a little bit of a spit.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure. Making
Smoky.
camp. Somebody's preparing the meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna train Wolf to
Sure.
blink on command.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
15
15.
minus 1.
14. Seems to be going pretty well. You are able to. I mean, it takes a few tries where you kind of have to, tap the area you want the cat to blink. But after a couple tries, it gets the hint and it blinks over.
See, Bryn, you gotta put some time in with these animals. You can't just throw your butt in the air and
You hear
expect it
snaps
to
above the shrill bird call.
expect it to spot betties for us.
I mean,
Give it a fish and expect it to. This is exactly what you have to do with your pets.
Can my blink cat?
Blinks out a hole in the shoulder as he's talking.
Wolfie. Alright.
I want to try to train him to grab something and then blink to me and see if he'll still have it.
Sure. Okay.
Does
We'll
that work?
start working on that for the next animal checks. You can work on retrieval.
Sweet.
I cut off a little bit of. Give it to Wolf.
And it gobbles up the whatever it is, the meat, and then blinks back to 2.
Cute little thing. I think my nose starts to get a little itchy in my eyes.
And when it blinks, there is this kind of
It's weird.
this smell, almost this very brief smell of sulfur, this rotten egg almost puff. Which it's so faint that it's not like it's super unpleasant, but you do notice it as this little kitten is teleporting all over the place.
Just a little,
So weird.
little fart on command.
That's how it blinks.
I'm gonna keep an eye out just for anything approaching.
Make a perception check.
11.
You appear to be completely alone. You're in, it's like light forest cover where you are, but you know you do hear bird song and you are able to see a few animals, but you don't see any people or doesn't appear that anybody's watching you.
Ooh, I'm also going to ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease
Okay.
to see if the food is good.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Appears to be fine. I've never had anyone ever cast Detect Poison and Disease ever in a D&D game before. Yeah, it's after like everyone has kind of started digging in. There's a second where Luke's like, "Whoa, just give me 10 minutes, you guys." No, maybe stop eating for a sec.
What do you mean 10 minutes?
And does this thing like, "Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
What are you doing?
Carry on." Yeah, appears to be fine.
What are we eating, Pedro?
It's rabbit, and I mean, you cooked it.
Oh, I'm...
You skinned it.
yeah, okay. That's the question.
It's
Yeah.
pretty small for a badger.
Okay, rabbit.
Black and white stripe down its back.
Maybe,
Turmeric is starting to rub off on you.
yeah.
It was a skunk.
Maybe next day we can gather up some potatoes and some onions and use that helmet and create a little bit of a broth.
This is
If we can-
this is Head's home.
He can...
Ain't it,
he,
Head?
He can...
That's right. I live in here now.
Regis, we can... Like, come on, you'd like...
King of the castle.
We'll stop for we'll get a pot and
Okay.
stuff at the next town. What was it called?
On our current course, Spring's Gift will be the first town we encounter.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna cast Find Familiar.
Sure.
And
We'll add a 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 5th pet if you include the head to the group.
yeah, sure. And I'm gonna make a squirrel.
Okay. What's his name?
Salem.
Jobert.
First thing that comes to my head.
You're better than that than me.
Yeah. Come up with something. And I'm gonna tell him to keep watch while I'm sleeping.
Sure. Familiars are not animals, so he is able to
Spirit.
obey your commands. Yes. It is a intelligent being.
There you go. That's what you need.
That's how you train it.
It's not even training.
Betty's
Make
on.
just give me a quick animal handling check, just for not for your familiar, but just give me a roll real fast.
15.
15? Okay. Samson does not at any point this night swoop down and take your familiar and fly off, thinking it is just a prey
Regular.
animal to be gobbled up.
He knows.
But there's a part where he's circling and you kind of have to like, get out of here, Samson!
Get out of here.
Samson,
Tell him to get out of here.
get out of here.
Yeah.
No.
There's ought to be a pecking order with these animals, and you guys fucking better take care of this.
I mean,
Myrtle seems cool.
yeah.
She just chills on my head most of the time.
Does anybody else have anything they want to do? I assume getting ready for bed, set up a night watch.
Loop, are you interested in any pets? I mean, seems to be a theme.
They look like they take a lot of effort to
Britain's still out there.
train, and
Samson, fuck off.
besides, if I want a cat, I turn it to
All right, yeah.
one that looks exactly like Turmeric's blink cat.
Sure.
Wolf.
And as you do, Wolf blinks off of Turmeric's shore, face to face with you, and just appears to be sniffing you and checking you up.
That's cute.
I'll sniff it in return.
Sure. And then it blinks back.
And then I'll turn back to myself.
That's really cute.
Yeah, that was...
Britain's like, oh.
Rather incredible display of magic, I thought. Cute notwithstanding.
Bedtime?
Bedtime.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
If anybody wants.
I don't actually need to sleep, so if you wanted to tie me to a branch or something, I could
Ooh.
perhaps keep watch. Sound the alarm if
Yeah.
anything goes
Okay.
in the night.
Excellent, yeah.
I'll tie him up
All night?
to.
Not much else to do, perhaps. Chat with whoever it is, and I can't turn under my own volition, so likely want someone up with me in case they approach from, the 195 degrees I can't see.
Is there a place for him to hang up above us?
Trees above you, tree cover above you. It's easy enough.
Okay, I'll tie him up there and I'll give him a little spin.
And as you do, no, that's. If I could vomit, I probably would.
Now you can see everywhere.
And Regis, you don't need to eat or nothing. Like, I offer you a bit of food.
Where would it go?
Right
Try
for
it.
you, I suppose.
Indeed.
Could I see? Nah.
I want to
never-
see.
Far be it from me to kink shame. I suppose we could come and see me later this evening.
Heads and dragon ladies.
No. Dragon ladies,
What
yes.
does everybody want? Head.
All right.
Yeah.
And as you can hear him just kind of blathering away. Is anyone keeping watch with him?
I'm gonna send Salem to kind of.
I'll take one of the watches.
Okay.
How many is that
You're
already?
taking a
Also,
watch?
Two?
yeah, I'll still do first watch.
He'll give you advantage as long as you're watching with.
I can do 2 of them.
Regis. He'll give you advantage. He's an extra set of eyes.
I can do 2 watches.
You'll do 2? Okay.
Oh, you will need to sleep for 4 hours, is it? I've heard that about your kind.
Yeah, we're quite fancy.
Can't
Well,
seem
I'm
to
not gonna
shut up
watch
about
then.
it.
Okay, good night, everybody. Good night, pets.
Good night, my new friend. I see you looking up here.
Mr. Head.
I thought you'd be like, good
Pleasant
night,
dreams. I'll
world.
be
Thank you.
watching over you.
All right, first,
Sure.
and it's advantage. Roll
Yep.
with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. 20.
Okay. First watch appears to pass without incident. Regis and you kind of make a little small talk, and
Cool.
but for the most part, you just hang out around the fire, and it burns low.
I'll do. Or,
Who's doing the next one?
Yeah.
I'll take the next one.
Okay.
15.
15 seems similarly pass without incident. Third.
I'll do the last 2.
All right.
19.
19. Okay. And final watch just before dawn.
12.
12. On this last watch, Bryn, just figure maybe the sun is starting to rise. You figure maybe 20 minutes before dawn. And as you're, you feel a pretty good watch, kind of, check things out and you turn the page through your spell book and scan the horizon, turn the page. As you're looking through your spell book, you hear Regis above you. He goes, I think I've spotted something.
Do you see anything moving? Which
I-
direction?
Well, I am to the right of where my nose is pointing. Rather hard to describe. It's something in the shadows, moving.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure I saw.
Salem. I'm pointing that direction.
Go ahead. Do you have your stats for a squirrel?
Oh, I need stats for that.
Well, just give me
Squirrel stats?
What is Salem doing?
He is just gonna be scouting out
Sure. Just give me a perception check.
because he has he can't fight. Oh, but
Just give me a
defense.
perception check. I can
Okay.
kind of fudge.
Sorry, I'll do
okay.
that for
He's-
next time.
He's probably a little better than a cat, and I know a cat has +3 to their perception.
13.
So yeah, okay. So it's probably like a 17 total. Make sure you pull your stats for
Okay.
your familiar form.
Okay.
What is your familiar name again? Sorry, Salem.
Salem.
Is as he skitters away into the underbrush. Again, it's this kind of non-verbal. It's not telepathy. It's this non-verbal sort of communication. But he communicates that he maybe did see something, but it appeared to have either ran away or he lost sight of it as he got close. There was definitely something, whether it be an animal or whether it be the communication from the familiar or whether he couldn't perceive it. You're not really sure, but
Okay. I'll tell him to come back to camp
sure.
and all ready for an attack.
What are you ready? Remember, if you ready a spell, it only lasts to the end of the round. You always have to cast the spell. You can't half cast a spell.
Now I'll just be ready in case someone attacks.
Sure. What are you gonna do?
If
you get
they
attacked?
attack, I will maybe do one of my cantrips.
Yep. Can't because it's the same thing. Cantrip, you will have to cast it.
Okay,
but you
but
have
it's
infinite
okay.
cantrip, so who cares?
I'll already Ray of Frost.
Sure. Okay. And as you wait, kind of tensely, you can hear Regis, the creaking of the ropes as he's kind of swinging on his branch. Nothing appears to happen. You wait half an hour, 45 minutes. The sun eventually does start to rise, and dawn does come. You can hear the bird songs start to pick up in the morning. You don't see anything.
All right, I'll wake up the rest of the group.
Sure. It is morning.
Well, friends, now that we're awake, there's definitely something out there. Maybe an animal. Not too sure, but I know at one point that Mist character was following us. So I don't know. Maybe she's still following us.
How do you know it was
I
missed?
don't know.
Like on this trek, or
I don't know. I'm just.
oh, you're just kind of
Yeah,
sketched
just
out about
yeah. It's definitely someone hanging out in the woods this morning.
someone.
Or thing.
Something.
Lily, you smell anything?
I don't know. Do I smell anything?
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm
check
gonna
up
go
here?
and look
Sure,
See if you smell
roll
that
a
mist
perception check
lady.
with advantage if you want to.
with advantage.
And you do know you because remember the smell of
Mist.
this Tabaxi character specifically. Yes, Silent Mist was once very foreign to you, but you did learn what that smell was. What'd you roll?
What was I? Perception
Yeah,
or
perception.
15?
15. This does not appear to be that. It smells like a tiefling.
What do you smell?
It smells like you.
It smells like me.
Was it you? Did you get up and pee in the middle of the
I
night?
don't think so.
Pretty sure I counted all of you last
Did I get
night.
up and pee in the middle of the night?
Anyone sleepwalk? Lily, do you still sleepwalk? Should we be worried if you're sleepwalking?
Have I ever sleepwalking?
Like you used to vanish on the. It wasn't sleepwalking.
Oh,
You
yeah.
used to get out of town on the full moon nights.
Yeah.
No, everybody appeared.
That's
to
what I
be,
meant.
Nobody was absent last night.
Question for the GM.
Sure.
What? Because I haven't encountered a full moon since my
Mhm.
taming.
It's coming up though.
Yeah.
You know that like. How long has it been through for you? It's probably just over a week. Probably 7 or 8 days, assuming you are keeping track of the dates. You know it's coming.
What do you what happens?
You're not sure.
Okay.
You don't know.
Don't.
The first time in your life that you'll have experienced a full moon having had the tank.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we tie you up or something?
It doesn't work.
No.
Well, I mean, we assumed it worked, but we've never seen it work, so
What did Ben say about that? Do you recall?
I don't think I asked Ben. Perfectly honest.
Excellent.
It'll be fine.
X.
It'll be fine.
maybe we just
I mean, I feel feistier than usual, so I think maybe
we should
something
tie
will
you up.
happen. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see.
As always, we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
I mean,
Are we all ready to go?
I will take Regis' head off of the whatever I tied him to.
Sure.
branch.
And tie him back.
Turmeric, my good man. Thank you kindly.
Yep. Can't leave my head in the middle of nowhere.
Turmeric, I'm gonna put you in charge of the head count. Make sure we have all our heads and our pets.
Yeah, pets as well.
Yeah, before we set off.
5 if you count me.
5 heads. 6 heads.
6
right?
heads.
Cat, snake, bird, squirrel, head. Yeah, 5.
And then ours.
Oh yeah.
10.
Oh man.
You'll get the hang of it.
Onward
I'll
hope.
break down the camp before we go.
Sure.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Can't just leave our shit.
I mean, you can.
Oh.
Lily, what you're able to, as you're kind of smelling around this area, would you roll? You roll a 15, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's definitely a humanoid shape. You would guess a tiefling. You're reasonably sure a tiefling of
Okay.
some nature. It's kind of all you can discern.
Okay.
But it's definitely there.
I'll be as we're getting ready and start heading off. I'll be on watch, I guess.
Heading.
On alert.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a perception check then.
Onward
Lily.
home.
Yeah, as you proceed. First part, we'll break the day into, just like night, we'll do 4 perception checks. If anyone has anything else they want to do during the time, speak up. Otherwise, to kind of get through the humdrum of this journey, we will proceed at a pretty fast clip.
16.
Okay. It appears to pass with a 16?
Shuckstein.
Appears to pass without interest. Ignore the me thinking about it. No, you're fine. Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Good.
Second watch.
Quiet.
7.
Okay. Appears that no one's following you. Carry on. It is about noon has passed. Is getting to the afternoon now. You'd guess 4, 5 o'clock. The third of 4 legs of travel. Third watch.
I'll take one of those.
Sure.
And a little extra paranoia with what Bryn was saying yesterday. I will cast guidance on myself.
Sure.
17.
17. What was the D4?
It was a 3.
Okay. 17. As you're traveling, and with the extra kind of paranoia, there are a few times where out of the corner right you could swear that you see something, but as soon as you turn and look and kind of scan the area, it appears to be empty. But that feeling, it happens a few times, enough that you are sufficiently unnerved. Fourth leg of travel.
I'll do it.
I will telepathically talk to Taft before he takes over watch and let him know that I'm pretty sure Bryn is right. There's something following us.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Perception 5.
Looks good to you.
Yeah, looks good to
I'm
you.
looking over the coast and looking for boats that I'm not sure that we can wave them down.
You don't. I mean, there are a few like way in the distance, and you get the sense that there's no way you can't. There's no way they can see you, and no way you can
I'm
see
trying
them.
though.
But yeah, as you're waving, appears to pass without any. You appear to be unwaylaid, we'll say. And it is evening is falling, dusk is falling here on the second day of travel.
Loop, sorry, I didn't really catch what you said. I was trying to hail us a boat.
Yeah, it's. I'm sure it was nothing
Okay.
other than the fact
And
that
as you do set to set up camp for the night, Regis, you can hear him say, at least we should make Spring's gift tomorrow. Afternoon, I'd think at the very latest, but perhaps early evening.
Good. Yeah.
Maybe faster if we really put the spurs to the horses, as it were.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a bright start and double our clip. I could probably use a little bit of a break in the monotony.
Sure. Knee.
The what?
Monotony.
Oh, that's a rather long word that means boring shit.
Monotony.
Very close. We'll work on that.
Boring shit.
Boring shit.
Who's keeping first watch?
I'll keep first.
All right. Go ahead, give me your.
This is nighttime?
first watch. Yeah, nighttime. As you break down the camp and make your watch rows. What'd you roll?
6.
6. Okay. Appears to pass. Appears.
Is there advantage? Because of
Did you
head guy?
ask? Did you ask him to
Yeah.
help? I mean, he's just. You can hear him just kind of softly humming to himself, and there are a few times where you think like I should maybe help him ask me to keep watch, but he appears to be just kind of deep in the middle of his humming song. You're like, I'll just let him. I'll let him be.
I'll take
All right.
next.
Sure, go ahead, give me a roll.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be mad at myself. 2.
2.
Yeah.
As you're keeping watch, Holden. 2. You know what? Let's take our bathroom break right now. Let's take our quick timeout. We'll take a quick 5-minute break. And when we come back, what will happen on Holden's 2 of a perception check, keeping watch this evening.
We're gonna die.
I'm gonna mute the mics, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes with more Rolling Reckless in a second.
Oh yeah.
It is late. It is
I'm on my watch.
after dusk. Coleman's on his watch. He just rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I'm just watching. I'm actually just glancing up at this disembodied head that we've strung up on a tree,
Sure.
and I'm just kind of like, this is fucked.
As you're looking up at it, the head, and he's looking down at you. Eventually,
Oh, he's actually looking back. I thought on his like rotation, I was
he's
just.
kind of like swinging around in the breeze, and then he catches your gaze. Oh, never mind. But as you're looking up at him, it seems like this thick fog has rolled. You're not even sure when it happened, but as you kind of tear your gaze away from the head, as it's sort of very like hypnotically kind of swinging back and forth. And as you look around, it appears to have gotten foggy in the night at some point. And as you're kind of looking up at
Is it night or daytime?
it's night. It's night.
Oh,
You're keeping watch.
Oh, okay.
Like it is.
I thought
It
we
is
were
the
keeping watch
second
during
watch
the
of the
daytime.
evening. No, this is
No,
the second
we
watch
kind of.
of nighttime. As you're looking at Regis, and he kind of catches your gaze, he looks at you for a second. Do you hear that? Shh. Roll a perception check.
Wow, even the music quieted.
Got eerie.
8.
8.
What? No. What? Huh?
Shh. And he kind of listens for a second. And the rest of you can hear him in this voice. On your feet, wake up. Grab your weapons. And the rest of you can hear him as you are
Guys.
asleep. And
I will get up
yeah, you
and I will tell Wolf to go blink somewhere safe and hidden.
sure roll an animal handling, Jeff.
Animal master.
7.
He disappears from your shoulder. You don't see him reappear, but you assume that he obeyed your command. You're not sure. Is anybody else doing it?
I'm gonna ready Ray of Frost.
In the event, I mean, you're kind of just you're waking up and just Ray of Frost.
Just gonna have my hands up.
Okay.
Right.
I will cast Blur on myself.
Sure. What does that look
What is
like?
Blur?
This is the first time we've seen this.
Ooh,
looks
what's
like-
blur?
So I'll like do the magical hand signs and then touch myself in the chest. And as I touch myself, my image just distorts and fades until it just looks like it's shifting over a much larger area than it actually is.
Cool. Can I ignite my right onto my sword?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Everyone will not yet at the end of this combat, assuming you don't immediately go to sleep. Everyone will take their first point of exhaustion, just for the record. As you wake up, you've only been asleep for maybe 2, maybe 3 hours, and you hear the alarm go out as you all cast your various spells and prepare yourself for combat. And as you are doing so,
What is it?
this
What is it, Regis? What do you say?
See, no, shh, quiet. Listen, you can hear them. And as you're listening, it appears to be growing lighter. You're not really sure what's happening, but this, in the fog, it appears to be just this brown, almost this orange light. As though the sun has risen. It is casting this very unnerving glow. The shadows from the trunks of the trees seem very long.
But it's still like
It is definitely still night.
still night.
Yeah.
Can we
We're only a
tell
couple
what,
hours in.
like, from the shadows, what direction the light is coming from?
Every time you turn in this fog, it appears to be. It is
Somewhere
almost
else.
as though there is a sun, no matter where
Somewhere.
you're looking.
Okay.
Would Lily, as a blood hunter, kind of know anything? Like, is it?
It's not
Like-
a smell based. It's not a smell based.
It's not like a fiend, fae thing.
It's not a. You wouldn't assume it's a lycanthrope like yourself. Whatever's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay.
And as he's telling you to listen, Holden, you can hear this. What appear to be footsteps in the distance, but growing louder. and they kind of drag in a way where you can hear almost a shuffling.
Is there a direction it's coming from?
Make a perception check.
It's goat.
It's cute.
It's the hidden killer goat.
4.
4. It's hard to tell. As you're listening, it seems like it is coming from in front of you, and as you turn, it seems like it is coming from the side, and it becomes obvious that there are more than one of these, whatever is slowly, rhythmically moving towards or past.
You guys, I don't know what's happening. I don't
Are
know.
we able to see each other in the fog?
Yes, barely. If we were in combat, this would be heavily obscured.
Scared.
Can
Well, I think we should
But
go
you can
back
see
to back.
outline.
Yeah, we gotta close in, you guys. I don't know where anything's coming from right
I
now.
try to
Everybody under the
listen
head?
and see if I can
Yeah.
pinpoint
Make a perception
anything?
We're gonna gather up back to back under the head.
Sure.
11.
11. You're really not sure. As you're listening, you can hear the shuffling footsteps, and as you listen and they seem to get closer, it appears that there's definitely more than one. As you surmised, it appears there might be a lot more than one. As you're listening, you almost get the sense of a crowd. It sounds like kind of heading towards you, and there is a sound as well above where you hear. You're not even sure what it is. This displacement of air, something in the air that swoops past, and you can see the fog billowing and spinning and curling where it moved, but you're not sure what it was.
Should we run?
I don't know where to run to. Like, it sounds like they're surrounding us. Like,
As you guys are having this conversation, let's move the map.
Sure you want to do that?
Go ahead and position yourselves all in a back-to-back circle.
Yeah, should
Oh,
you?
we need to. Yeah. So someone
Maybe we
someone
can
grab the paper
focus
towel and
on-
erase the island of Dong here. The Isle of Dong.
Anyone have water?
Yeah, that was for the other. That was for our adults only D&D game, not this one. Let's just take a little heated. You know what I'm
You
saying?
need water?
Yeah.
Well, the water's
There's
right
water over there.
here. There's water somewhere. Yeah, go ahead and erase that, and I'll.
what are we racing?
Whoa, why are you unveiling it?
Just erase it. It doesn't matter. Listen, the people have seen dongs. All right, we were climbing
I've
on
never
Zeus's
seen one of
testicles
these
yesterday on
before.
stream, so whatever.
I don't know if that's all G on me.
Yeah.
It's all G. It's all G. You're not afraid of dongs, are you, chat?
Depends on the size.
That's true.
Too fucking shit. So go ahead and position yourselves in kind of the center of our. You can see our corners
Where's
are kind of where we
Oh, we're over here.
gotta stay for the point or the purposes of
There's Luke.
the stream.
What is this?
Hamburger, teach her about the drying technique.
About the what?
Drying technique.
Is it wet?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah, you gotta dry this. He's trying to say drying
Drawing?
in his
Sorry.
accent. How to dry, because apparently it's not dry enough.
Spot.
So wet.
So just put yourself in the center of the.
The head would be hanging from a tree, no?
Yeah. So he'll be above you,
Who is this?
That's
Luke?
and you guys can position yourselves however you like.
I'll be wherever I am.
These are trees.
I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing.
That's a big old tree right there.
Shit.
There's a little tree. That's a tree.
But you don't want to hang near us, or
Tree.
Wait, do we smell bad, or what?
That's the tree that you're all under. Put the tree down there. Draw me a couple more trees there, JR. Wherever you like. Yeah, that's a tree. And that's a tree. Perfect. I'll take that back.
One more.
That's an sure. Put a tree over there. It's a light forest. That's all right. Oh, I didn't grab minis. Shit. I will very quickly go grab minis.
What do they look like?
But we can go ahead and roll initiative.
Ah!
And then keep your number in your dome. I'll grab some combatants.
There you go.
Oh, now you roll.
Now I roll when it counts.
Initiative.
Now I roll low when it doesn't count.
Initiative.
Did that work? Did it make it better?
No.
Try it.
Mine didn't. Was not good. Is initiative on there?
Oh, yeah. I wrote everything weird. No!
I got 4.
Mine was pretty low too. So all the baddies get to go first, or what? All the baddies first, then the rest of us. Except for Holden. Holden!
What?
We'll wait for JR to get back, and then we will
He's low, so we can start.
this combat.
Oh, thank gosh I upped my armor.
Sorted out.
Yeah.
Do you have your phone on you, Kev?
Yeah.
No reason. No reason.
No reason.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Just maybe you can just check your Slack real fast. If I was gonna send you a quick little
Little something, something.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Don't say uh-oh.
I'm being sent a private message from the DM. This cannot. This cannot be good.
Yeah.
Means you're in trouble.
What?
You did something bad.
What did I do?
Not you.
You bad.
You?
Not me.
Not you.
Don't worry, it's not you.
Not you. I just want my family back. What's so wrong with that? All right, initiatives.
4.
I got a lot of papers here. Holy shit. 25 to 20.
20.
Natural born leader.
2015.
After dropping the ball on the watch.
Well, only one of us got up there.
15 return.
11.
Oh boy. 10 to 5.
9.
5.
And turmeric.
4.
This is gonna go well.
Alrighty. So Holden, you're up first. As you're peering out into the fog, you can see the fog will count as heavily obscured. Which
So what does that
is,
mean?
I'm looking on my DM screen here. Plus. Count this as like maybe half cover. It means that everyone will have +2 to their AC and dexterity saving throws against attacks and effects that originate on the opposite side of the cover. So anything that comes out of the fog. Anything that's not melee range to you. Melee range you can see. You can see your hand in front of your face. So if anything is melee range with you, it'll be fine. If anything is attacking at range or from range, it will have +2 because it's very, very hard to see in the fog.
It will have +2, correct?
It will have, whoever will have +2.
Okay.
If you are at range, you will then, theoretically, assuming these things use whatever they are, sight, and have trouble seeing you, they will also take the penalty.
Okay.
So that will also count towards my spells, right? Because
Yep.
if they're ranged.
Yep.
Or-
Yep. Spell attacks will.
Okay.
Which one are you?
How does that affect how far we see, and how does that affect? Yeah.
Heavily obscured vision is blocked and creatures are effectively blinded. So you can see 20 feet. You get the very, very vague impression of shapes moving, which you are able to pick out.
At 20 feet, not
Yeah.
beyond.
Not beyond 20 feet. So you are effectively blind from 20 feet and outwards. But Holden, you can see these shapes, and you gather they are whatever's making the sound. They seem to be kind of side to side, shifting in time with the sound. You were able to discern 4 of them in the mist, in the fog. I'll say this one's over here.
What the heck is that?
You're not sure these, so as always, we have to use our imaginations with our minis. These are not what you're actually fighting. Right now, they're just shapes in the fog. These dark, the size of humans. You would think humanoid shapes, but they are. You get a sense slowly lumbering, if not towards you, then in your direction at the very least.
What do you want to do?
Let's say north is that way for the sake of
Sure.
this
Yeah,
conversation.
north towards the DM.
Yeah. Guys, I see 4 to. Is there clocks in this world?
Yes.
Compass northeast.
1 o'clock and. No, we at 1 o'clock and 11
10.
o'clock. Across the north.
But you're Okay.
And I will cast True Strike on this one,
Okay.
which just grants me advantage on my next attack roll.
Sure.
Shoe strike.
True strike.
True Strike.
Yes, this this little this very slight, almost like an aura, this corona of light briefly illuminates that one shape. You still cannot make out what it is, but
We all
it's a
get
little
advantage on
better.
No,
I think
just
only
me.
only Holden. Yeah, it is a little better to you, Holden. It is a little more illuminated. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
After the enemies go.
Man.
These shapes, as they lumber towards you, as the first one makes its way through the mist, you can feel the bottom of your stomach drop out, and you, well, think what you will as you see appears to be these. You can still see flesh cling to bones, but these skeletons appear to be slowly and rhythmically moving towards you. You can see they appear to have not long swords, but short swords, or some of them have a little bit of a curve to them. Not quite scimitars, but these curved blades in their hands that drag on the ground as they walk. And you watch as these 4 of them make their way up to you. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that Turmeric with the big sword?
Yeah.
This one is me.
Yeah, anyone who they get within 20 feet of, you can see this as well. We'll do Holden first, as these 3 skeletons with their swords come in, shambling. You can hear just the bones clicking on bones. You can hear metal clanking against, similarly, the bones of their legs as they move. And these just empty skull sockets, they don't even really seem to look at you, as the arms almost mechanically move and whoosh, come down for a swing.
So they are skeletons?
They appear to be, yeah. As these 3 will make their attacks. That is 10 to hit on the first one.
No.
That is cocked. 19 to hit on the second one. Meet or beat. What's your AC?
I'm just wondering if I should use my... I'll let this
Shield.
one hit.
Okay. And third one is 23 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Dang.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So as the first sword comes down, you do manage to get your shield up as you see these things slowly and mechanically moving towards you. The second one hits you for 7 points of slashing damage as the sword takes a little chunk out of your chest. And the third one, the sword comes in almost a stab and also hits you for 7 points of piercing
Holy
damage.
shit. So that's 14 damage altogether?
That's correct. Yes, as these 2 swords sink into you, and then they very mechanically and jerkily pull them back. Turmeric, the one that approached you, is going to take an attack with its sword. That is 18 to hit. Oof. Fucking Turmeric, you take 11 points of slashing damage. As this sword sinks deep, you're not sure. You get the sense as it sinks kind of into your shoulder blade, it sinks deep enough where you get the sense maybe it punched right up through the back of you. It's a pretty deep sink. Who's on the far side here?
Me.
No, who's on the back corner?
Oh.
That's me.
That's Lily right there.
That's, yeah.
That's
This
Lily.
is Lily.
Lily, you hear and see, having noticed it before, whatever was in the sky. As you're looking around, you just hear it heading towards you as this sense of motion as you're not really sure. This winged shape just descends on you. This flurry of claws and blades attacks you as well.
What? Come at me, bitch.
That is a natural 20.
Girl has been
I lost my D4. I found my D4. That's only 16 points of damage, which for a crit, for a crit, not bad.
Can I react?
Yep.
After you do whatever you're doing?
Sure.
16?
Yep.
You said? I need my calculator. Hold on.
You need your calculator. What's your health?
I'm at 20. It's 33, but I'm at 29 because of my right.
29 minus 16 is 13.
13? Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
No, seriously, right? Like, double check. Double check.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, good.
16?
No.
13, I think.
29 minus.
Minus
That's
16 is 13.
13.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that was fast.
Just double check me, because
Yeah, that's right.
This is a 7. This is a hard number.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not even sure what it is. This shape, and only because you've seen it before, you hear the noise above and just manage to kind of get your hands up, which deflects some of it, but you still do get clawed, and you can feel your own blood running down your face.
Ouch.
What would you like to do for your reaction?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am gonna hellish rebuke.
Sure. That's a dex save for me. Oops.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's caught. That is 8.
Fuck. What's the?
Whatever
Is it
your-
just my save?
Yeah, whatever your spell save
Okay, that one
DC is.
doesn't. You
make
fail.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So I take full damage, I assume.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Phew. Okay. No! 3.
That 0 is a 10.
Is it a 10?
Yeah.
You can't roll 0 on a die.
Yeah, 2d10.
Think of a 6-sided dice. Where's the 0?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's 13.
13.
Okay, 13.
These blue flames ignite around, and you can see the shape of the wings, and it appears to be basically what the model, the mini, looks like. This winged creature, you can
The
see the
devil?
shapes as they
It's a person?
flare into blue.
Humanoid?
And you hear this very high-pitched squeal, this cry as it you watch as this flaming blue, still on fire, flaps away back into the mist. But as it does, you can hear several others
Oh my god.
flying somewhere in the mist.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Where am
That is all that happens on the enemy's turn for now. Loop, you're up.
I am going to turn into a bear.
Sure.
You didn't even have enough space.
Yeah, you get kind of doesn't. You can like people are pushed aside. This loop filled with this very small individual is now filling this huge space. Several of you are kind of shoved aside as he changes.
And that flying thing is not there anymore, right?
It is in the mist somewhere. You might guess that it is maybe 10 to 20 feet above you.
Okay. I'll circle around to beside Bryn.
This guy is like
This way?
right beside you.
That's fine. I will take a potential attack of opportunity.
From the flying.
From
from
that
this.
one.
Oh, from that one, definitely. Yeah, definitely you would. That is 17.
With disadvantage, unless they see from some way other than sight. Because I'm blurred.
How does skeletons see?
How do skeletons see?
Do they have
Just
eyeballs? Do these skeletons have eyeballs?
They can't see.
I think the disadvantage.
So if they have blind sight or can see through illusions with true sight, or if the attack doesn't actually rely on sight.
Yeah, in this case, it would not rely on sight. They seem to be able to navigate the fog without any impedance. And as you move, the angle and accuracy that they strike, you would gather that these creatures are not relying on mundane sight. But I already did roll. That was it was a 17 plus 5, 22.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A measly 9 points of slashing damage as the sword slashes you on your bare shoulder as you make your way out.
Bare shoulder.
Ursine shoulder.
And then I will attack it with my multi-attack, bite and claws.
Go ahead and make a roll.
11 for the bite,
11 is no good.
and natural 1.
Is also no good. As you go to bite, your teeth just close on bone. There's a minute of like confusion where you're very used to biting on flesh and blood, and as your teeth just smash against this bone, there's a little bit of damage done, but you more hurt your jaw than anything, and then still kind of reeling from it. Miss your claw attack.
And I will use my bonus action to eat a first level spell slot to heal for 7.
Sure.
Plus maybe a constitution modifier. I'll check. But then I'm done.
Okay. After Loop is Bryn.
I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at level 2. So it's 4 And I can't see that one, right? You said it's like 20
you can
feet
see the shape of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you'd be able
I'll
to target it.
do that one.
It'll have its +2 to AC and dex saving throws.
Right. But it's an instant hit, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
We're using the heavy fog as half cover in this case. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Sure.
Okay, so
One each. One missile each.
Yeah, one missile each.
Okay.
And it's a 1d. It's a 1d4 plus 1. So 2
To this one.
to this one.
Okay.
2 to that one. 2 to that one.
Okay.
And 3 to that one.
There's these 4 white spheres of energy fly out of your hand and make their impact. Anything else, Bryn?
No.
After Bryn is Lily. Turmeric, you're on
Can
deck.
I move? I'm wanting to move. Can I move this way? Is this guy gonna have an attack of opportunity?
No.
So I'm okay to move like
But this one.
away. This
No,
guy's in the
he's
sky
above you.
somewhere.
Yeah, he won't get an attack of opportunity either. Yep. You
Okay.
think you're safe? Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You're up next, Turmeric, after Lily.
Oh.
Okay.
What did you hit me for 9, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The slashing damage.
Okay, I make my con save. Or concentration save.
I'm gonna.
Does Wild Shape have a concentration check?
Blur.
Oh, right. Okay.
3rd level.
I'm moving. To the other side of this guy.
Okay. Where's your path? Show me where you're moving.
10, 15,
Sure.
30.
Yep. As you're making your way over to as you make your way behind him, Lily, you are able to see more shapes in the fog.
Oh, grief.
As an action, I'm gonna change into my lichen form,
Yeah.
and then as a bonus action, I'm going to, for my right, it's gonna stay on until like the next short or long rest. So my right's not gonna dissipate or. So that's the bonus action I'm
Okay.
gonna do.
Sure. You're just choosing to not. I'm not sure what you're saying. You're choosing to leave it on
It
until.
says it's a bonus action to imbue a weapon with the energy until short or long rest.
Or
So I think.
or you decide to stop doing it. I think double check that because it takes your max HP, right? It takes some of your max HP away, and then when you stop doing it, you get that max HP back, but you don't heal.
Yeah. Or
Double check because I think you can. It's either I think it's a bonus or a free action to just let the right go.
It would probably be free action.
Yeah, double check. Give blood right. Go check on D&D Beyond, but it won't apply for now. You can absolutely fire up the right. We're just kind of worried about when it ends.
yeah.
But we can check on that after your turn is done. What are you igniting? Your whip or your sword? Or?
Well, like I ignited my sword
Okay.
before they came.
Yep.
So it's ignited, and then I wanted to just bonus action make sure that it stays on. But Jared, can you pass me the
If you did it already, then you're good.
Yeah, the bonus action is
Okay.
to light this. The bonus action is you take your sword out and you like cut your arm on your
Yeah.
horn and you invoke the blood ring.
Okay.
And then the curse, you might be getting mixed up with the curse. The
Yeah,
curse is
maybe.
a separate action or bonus action. Double check. Double check on
Also,
D&D Beyond because it
I
has
think
all
to
those things.
amplify.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. When I say
Okay,
the
I see.
curse, I mean amplify your blood maledict or whatever.
So
Just
I
double check there.
moved, I guess I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of me
Sure.
with my sword.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll just look. 9.
A 9 is not enough.
Okay.
As your sword comes down, just in the fog and keeping your eye out for these flying
Yeah.
beasts, it's just the confusion you end up missing as you thrust it forward and it just goes between the ribs of the skeleton.
Okay.
After Lily is Turmeric.
I'm gonna rage out,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack this guy.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Well, are you one-handed or are you two-handed?
Two-handed greatsword.
Okay, so your shield with its little fish person shield still glued to it is on your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
A natural one?
Yes.
Okay, you miss. You miss. We won't do I'm feeling generous. We will not. You will not drop your weapon this time. You will not have a chance to lose handle on your weapon this time.
Oh, that happens?
Yeah, we almost always roll a recovery for natural ones. Yeah, it's one of the house rules I usually.
Critical miss.
After turn is Holden.
Okay, I will take my advantage attack on this one.
Sure.
Fucking god.
Why don't you take some stuff out of there?
30, yeah.
Bad luck pencil.
14, 15. 15.
15's a hit.
15 is
Go ahead and roll
a hit.
damage.
It's going to be one-handed. That's a nice 8 plus a 3.
11.
11.
Sure.
If I action surge, like I can also, like, if I action surge, that's another action, but I can also bonus action.
No,
No?
just another action.
That's correct.
No, sorry. But I still would have a bonus action
Oh,
to,
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet.
Or is your
Does
action
bonus
surge
or does action surge say as a bonus action?
Oh.
I know the jury is kind of out on if action surge generates another bonus action or not.
Definitely doesn't.
Yeah, because this came up in our last campaign, and we agreed that yes, definitely it does not, because then it becomes way too fucking strong.
On your turn, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus
Yeah,
action.
okay. So you still have your possible bonus action, which you have not used, and you get an additional action. Then.
Okay, I will also additional action to attack
Sure.
the same creature.
Okay.
12.
12 is not enough.
Okay, and then I will bonus action second wind, which is 1d10 plus my level.
Okay. Of healing.
Yeah, I'm healing.
Sure.
Is that a 2 then? 20 is a 2? That sucks. 2 plus my level, which is... What level are we on, you guys?
4.
4. That is 6 healing. Brings me up to 22.
Okay. As you bring your shield into the skeleton, you sock it with your shield. You see a few bones splinter and fly away. It is still standing. Appears to be relatively intact. Anything else, Holden?
You guys, this looks bad.
Okay. Enemy's turn.
Thanks for pointing
As
that
you're
out.
saying this whole, as you're turning around and telling your party how bad it looks, you notice more ships.
This
flank
looks
of this
really bad.
But these ones seem to either they haven't noticed you or don't seem to be interested. They appear to just be kind of walking past.
Wow.
Where you notice more of these shapes in the mist over to this side, but they do appear to be they're not angling towards the combat. They do appear to just be maybe making their way through. Next up are the enemies. We'll do those ones after. First up, Holden. You are now right there. 1, 2, 3. The same 3 will continue to attack you unless you. Well, I guess you can't really do anything. The same 3 will continue to attack you. That is a 15 to hit.
I will.
1, 5.
I will shield that.
Your AC's not over 15.
It's 14 with my shield up.
Oh, because you're two-handed right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you shield that.
Yeah.
As the sword comes down, and you do bring your shield to block it, it doesn't quite make it in front of it. As the sword looks like it's going to get past, this spray of white sparks catches it, and shield stops the blow from hitting you. Second attack is 14 to hit.
That's a miss. Meet or beat?
Meter beat, yeah.
Does that mean that's hits?
Do you have 14?
I have 14.
That'd be a hit then.
But you have your shield still.
But he's
Shield bonus that you just cast.
The shield
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
spell.
until end of
Shield lasts
turn?
until the end of your turn.
Oh, fucking right.
Oh, so using on the first attack is actually totally clutch.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Cool.
Is that right? Verify
Yeah,
that.
I have it right
We'll assume
here.
that's okay.
Shield.
Look, natural 20. Natural
Plus
20.
5 bonus to AC.
Natural 20.
That's a natural
That's a
20.
natural 20.
Don't worry, I got
That's natural 20. You're always free to look at it when I put my hands back and say, look at it. That's natural 20. I'm not lying.
Look at it.
I feel like I get a lot, and then everyone thinks I'm
Yeah,
cheating.
but
You
I'm
roll
like,
a lot of dice.
I guess
You
that's
get
very
it plus
fair. I
5
guess
to
that's
your
very fair.
AC, right?
Wait a second.
Did you read shield?
Invisible barrier turn next turn. You have plus 5 to my. So then that's 4.
It's natural 20, dog.
Yeah.
You can have 8,000 AC.
It doesn't matter? Because, like, mine's at 15.
Natural
so-
20
So
always
is that
hit.
14 plus 5? That's still 19.
Okay.
Just like your guys' crits.
Also-
Just like your guys' crits always hit, enemies'
Okay.
crits always hit.
Okay.
Oh, crit.
Just yeah.
Oh, crit.
Natural 20.
That is.
Don't worry, I got you.
17 points of slashing damage.
I
Oh
was
my
literally just thinking it's going to be like 17 damage.
As yes, the sword does make its way past your shield and sinks in deep into your shoulders. And the skeleton, just unfazed, unblinking, not reacting, very mechanically, pulls the sword back. Turmeric, the one that's attacking you, will attack you again.
Which one's attacked him?
The purple one was the one that hit.
Can I use my reaction to attack it? As my sentinel? When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Yes, you may. And also, their movement stops. Make sure you have all of Sentinel written down.
Sentinel is
Because
ass.
if you attack them as they're moving, their movement stops.
Okay.
But yes, you absolutely can.
Boom! Oh yeah.
And you are still raging.
Ooh yeah.
A feat Sentinel.
16.
Who's a hit? Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, whenever you hit a creature with an
No, it's opportunity.
Whenever you hit a creature with an opportunity attack,
Yep.
its speed drops to 0 for the rest
So
of the time.
yeah, in this case it wouldn't.
When a creature within your reach makes an attack against a target other than you. Yeah, okay. So it only stops your attack of opportunity, but you do still make the attacks. What was the damage, sir?
7 plus 2 for my rage.
It's 9. Okay.
I feel so weak.
Yeah, did you take another
Did
big...
you add your strength?
Oh no. Plus another 3. It's 11.
12
It's 11. As your sword
12.
comes down, the strength
12.
bonus
12.
9 is
added.
12.
What is it? 7 plus 2, 9 plus 3,
12.
12.
The skeleton is destroyed with the proper number as your strength bonus is accounted for. As the sword comes down, as you bring it down through the ribs, you crack a few bones and then they just seem to lose substance as they all just tumble to pieces. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How much did you do?
12.
These two, they move 30 feet that way. These these two on the side, yeah, they move 30 feet. They just move past you. They don't even seem to notice the group. They're moving towards Luke, towards Kevin.
What's that way?
Yeah, that way.
Oh, that way.
And as they do, and you follow them over, turmeric, you notice there is appears to be you're not sure what a flying. In fact, give me this model. A flying creature attacks you, turmeric, as it swoops out of the sky. That is 17 to hit.
Hit.
That is 8 points of. I would. It does matter for you, right?
Yeah.
But you're resistant to all 3, piercing,
Yeah.
slash. Okay, it is definitely piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning. So I don't know if it's piercing or slashing, but
So minus 4.
yeah, halved. Yeah. And who? That's Lily. Lily, the same flying creature, swoops down and attacks you.
Wait. Lily's over there.
Who's
That's
with the?
me.
That's with. Oh, sorry, Bryn. Then Bryn, whoever the flying creature was right by. Bryn,
Me.
yeah, swoops out, attack with a 15.
Stop
Yeah.
1 second. I did an action and a bonus action. Do I still get a reaction?
Yep.
Protection.
Is shield? I think shield is a reaction.
Shield was a spell.
Shield is a
It's
reaction.
a reaction.
I think it
spell.
says as a reaction.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I think shield was your
Okay,
reaction.
so then I don't have.
But I was gonna use my shield on me.
Would you like
As
to
a
use your
reaction.
shield?
I would.
Sure,
yeah.
go ahead. As another one of these flying creatures swoops down, and you just get your hands up, cast the spell as the claws rake across this spherical shield around you. This is also a flying creature, for the record.
Creatures of the night. What the heck is on it?
Can I get an opportunity attack against the one that attacks Bryn?
Moving up and down. Yes, probably. That's the same as moving any other axis, I guess.
All right, I will lash out at it with my claws as
Sure.
it goes by. 21.
That's it.
For 13 damage.
Okay.
Right.
You hear this high pitched shriek as your claws rake across this wing, and you can feel blood, warm blood. Unlike the skeletons, whatever this is appears to be living.
Some red rum.
It was 13 points of damage. You said? Okay. After. Hang on, enemy's turn. Yeah, just sorry, one sec.
Should have an initiative tracker.
You may. Oh no, I know whose turn it is. I'm just. Listen, there's a lot of enemies on this
I hear
field,
ya.
and you can't always see them. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just seeing who's in your range. I think you're good there. Next up is Luke.
Is the flying thing still there? Or can I? Did
is.
it
Swoop
took
back.
away? Okay.
Yeah.
I will
on
attack
deck?
the
Brent is up on deck.
the one that's right beside me
Sure.
with my teeth and my claws. With my claws.
Oh!
With my nothing.
Oh.
Miss.
That was well, it was back-to-back natural ones.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow.
But you're not. Whatever it is, like as you're moving, it kind of reminds you of almost like having a fever. It's like you're moving through sludge, as like your limbs feel heavy, and it's almost like you're moving in slow motion. It's very unusual. But you do not connect with that skeleton. Bryn, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on this one,
Okay.
which is one.
Wizards can do Toll the Dead.
Huh?
Wizards can cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Fire it up.
You have to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Let me just sanity check myself. Wisdom saving throw.
Doesn't matter.
2.
12.
What are you rolling for? If I have to wisdom saving throw.
I don't know.
I rolled a 2.
Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I don't need to roll. I need to roll 1d8. You take 1d8 of necrotic damage.
Oh, it's a necromancy spell.
6.
That's a D12.
Yeah.
So did,
Oh, 8. Sorry. 1d8.
Necrotic damage.
Yeah. 1d8 of necrotic. No, it says if the target is missing any hit points, which I think this
It
one.
said it takes 1d12. Which one are
Yeah.
you attacking?
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking?
I was attacking this one.
That one is missing its hit points.
Yeah.
So it does.
So it was
take-
1d12.
Yep.
What did I say it was?
It was a 6.
6.
Sure. What's all this?
I was like,
Toll
why
the Dead.
did I do that? Yeah.
As you cast your Toll of the Dead, you watch as the arcane energies leave your casting focus, your spell book, and they form around this creature. It appears to have no effect.
Ooh.
Interesting. Necrotic damage against skeletons.
Well, I thought
Strange.
that's
Necroman.
how it
Lily, you're up
works,
next.
though. Okay, fine.
it says okay. So for my
You
right,
should have known.
I
that
cast
with
it
the books
already.
you read.
Yep.
I put my hit points down.
I was thinking necrotic against necrotic.
As a bonus
Would make
action, I can imbue a single
That's not how it
weapon with that energy
not.
until the next short or long rest. While active, attacks from this weapon deal an additional 1d4 damage.
Okay. Is there
So
anything
I
about ending the
haven't-
right?
Pardon?
Is there anything about ending the right, turning the right off?
No,
But-
I don't think so. I think when I like drop my sword, it just ends.
Well, if it says until your next long rest, then it's until your next long rest.
Okay.
Is why I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Or does it say until you choose
No,
the?
it doesn't say.
It'll tell you in there. If it doesn't say anything, then it is until your next long rest.
I think it is because
Okay. So we have been actually using it wrong.
we have been using
Yeah.
it wrong. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna bonus action, do this
Yep.
so that I would get the additional D4.
Yep.
And then,
Cast your blood right. You've amplified your curse.
yeah, it's all ramped up.
You're in your lichen form.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna attack the one that's in front of me.
Sure.
I'm just gonna hit it with my sword, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
This one?
that one.
You get an advantage.
Advantage, sweet. So,
Because of Totem Rod.
20 to hit.
Oh, 20's a hit.
And then...
Smack that miss.
Okay, so I have
Hello,
my right, amplified, and then my sword.
That's correct.
Okay,
Shablam.
so... 8? It's
Sure.
not that bad.
80 points of damage.
Yeah, 8.
So which is lightning. On that green one.
Yeah, the one that's in front of me.
Okay. Still standing, but you do watch the sparks crackle. You can see them jumping across the ribs. As you bring your sword down, it does appear to do some damage. Anything else, Lily?
No, I'm just gonna
Turmeric,
hang
you're
out.
up.
I will
Holding your own deck.
smack that thing
Go ahead.
recklessly.
Reckless attack.
Yeah. One is an 11, and the other is a 7. 11 plus proficiency is the same as last time.
11 plus strength plus proficiency
Yeah,
plus
Rage.
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 For a total of,
You have to add it.
you got to do this. 11.
11
Plus two.
plus 2 is
What's your strength?
13, 16, and 17, 18.
18 is a hit. You should write down.
Yeah, you
on your
should
thing,
write it down.
Like proficiency plus strength. You're always gonna get whatever it is, plus 5 to every attack. If you're raging, plus another whatever. You should write these all down. So you
I get
just,
plus 2 for attack damage with rage, though.
Not
to
to hit.
attack.
Okay,
I don't
that's fair.
think-
Just make sure you know what it is. So
Well, if
that
it
you
adds,
just-
if rage adds to your strength, then you would get it for both.
Oh,
it doesn't though. Advantage on strength checks and extra damage. I think.
I think it's only.
You will
extra
verify.
damage.
You, the barbarian, will verify your skills, but jot them down so that you can quickly be like, oh yeah, regular attack plus 5, rage attack plus 7, or whatever it is.
Proficiency adds to your damage?
No,
No.
only to
Only
hit.
to the attack.
That's
yeah.
correct.
Yeah. And I'm rolling for attack.
Yeah, you're rolling damage. You hit.
8 plus 3. No, 8 plus my rage. 10, 13.
Why did you roll 2 dice?
It says 2d6 for greatsword.
Okay. Yeah, you're it. You're it. How much damage, sir?
8 plus
13.
13.
On the green one? On that one? The green one?
Yeah, the green one.
It disintegrates. Falls to pieces. The bones. You can tip that mini over.
Tip it over.
Anything else to me?
I will. That is all.
Sure.
Is this guy in the air or?
Yeah, he's 20 to 30 feet above you.
Okay, I'll
Just like that one.
over here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Sure.
25.
Sure. As you make your way over to Turmeric, I'm not going to put them on the map, on the combat map, but you can see several other shapes making their way through the mist. They don't seem like they're making their way towards the party, but you're able to count, even just as you make your turn, you're able to count dozens of these shapes making their way through the mist.
It's like
After Turmeric is holding.
I'm hurting. And I'm huffing and I'm puffing. And I see like all this stuff happening and I'm getting a little shock of PTSD. Mm-hmm. I then reach into the crotch of my pants where I've been hiding it this whole time, especially crossing these gates, and I pull out Tommy's tonic.
And then
roll a D4, I
your
think.
pants.
D4?
Yeah.
This thick, turgid black potion,
Yeah.
which seems more like tar. It's so viscous as you pour it, and you have to almost like, it's like a jello shot where you have to kind of like suck it out of the vial.
So 1 to 4, it grants me one of these.
It has a random effect based on this D4.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
4.
You guys used these in your first campaign.
Do we?
Yeah, you burnt your face.
Famously made by Tommy Fornos. Oh, what's the holding appears to be throwing up as you drink this potion.
Nothing happened. That's all. Like, it just chokes me.
Yeah.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, you cough and sputter as the thick syrup burns your throat.
It's literally the same thing that happened to me in the last campaign when I
Nothing
used
else seems
Tommy's
to happen.
tonic.
For the record, Tommy's tonics are dope.
Yeah,
Gain
like-
resistance to lightning fire and cold damage until your next long rest,
Yeah.
or gain 1d8 temporary hit points starting next long rest, or gain +1 attack until your next
Yeah,
long
that's
rest.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
Or on a
dope.
4, nothing happens.
But, like, fucking
Tommy's
so-
tonics are fucking dope.
I just, cough and sputter. Shit!
Anything else?
I'm really panicking right now.
Okay. After holding, my turn. Holden.
Hold and
You're right there. There's still 2 attacking you. I'm gonna do those 2 last this time. Actually, I'll do them first. I'll do them right now.
Sure.
Holding the 2 that are attacking will continue to attack you
Okay.
as you drink this potion and sputter, just cough this. That's not a hit. That's 9 to hit. No. That might be 13.
No.
Okay. Those 2 miss.
Can I still use my reaction on that guy? Or how does
This
reaction
is if it
work?
hits, right? I think it says if it's hit.
If
Yeah.
someone is attacked.
Read whatever the exact wording is.
excellent.
Attacked is different than hit. Attacked, you would be able to. Let me just double check your sentinel. You can.
Which one was the first to attack? Wolfman?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use my martial.
Makes JR. It's when a creature within you makes an attack against a target other than you.
Yeah.
So
So he made an
So yes,
attack.
it doesn't have to hit.
okay.
Is that and it's within your reach?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you would be able to make an attack from opportunity.
Okay, hold that thought. Because
Holding.
I'm gonna use my martial adept maneuver
Okay.
to repost from that missed attack.
Sure.
How does this work? Misses you with melee attack, you can use a reaction and I haven't used my shield. Expend 1 superior die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. If you hit the superior die to the attack's damage roll.
Okay.
So do you still get?
Keeping track of your superiority die, right?
Yeah, I only got the one.
Do you get an advantage?
That is a natural 20.
No, you don't
Go
need
ahead.
it.
That's crit.
8 plus 3. Plus my superiority die, that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14 points of damage.
Nothing.
That's enough to knock that skeleton down. It
One, this one.
explodes into bones. Yeah.
Fuck you!
Second skeleton.
Yeah.
That natural 20.
Didn't you already roll for the second
Yeah, you
skeleton?
already
Did
rolled
I?
for that
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
was
and it
a
missed. And it missed.
13.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're totally
yeah,
right.
but-
You're
I'll attack that one.
You're safe. You're safe.
I clenched a bit.
Yeah. You'll attack that one?
I'll attack that one with my
It's a
reaction.
real natural 20. Again, all the natural 20s are real natural 20s for the record. But I feel like I have to show them sometimes.
14.
14's a hit.
Yes.
I go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. I don't think you can not kill it.
9.
That's enough.
Okay.
And it shatters into bones. As these 2 skeletons fall, there's a little bit of you feel like you're gaining some ground. There's a little bit of oh shit, it might not be as hopeless as it seemed. And as these thoughts are going through your head, who's got the sword? That's you, Turmeric?
Yeah.
Out of the fog, Turmeric, you can hear this very heavy and this which you recognize
An elephant?
as the sound of a bear. As I don't have a big enough mini on
You
me,
meet
but
a clone.
a zombified bear
Oh
charges you and attacks you.
no.
Just switch it with that guy.
PTSD.
Sure.
Oh, but then
I mean, he takes up the 4 squares. He's as big as the other bear. He's a large creature.
Also, he's like,
But yes, this zombified bear. As it approaches, half its face is missing. It appears to just be bone on one half and rotting flesh on the other. As it charges up to you. And I can't make it up, you guys. A fucking another natural 20. I cannot make it up.
At the end
I
of,
cannot make it up.
as my turn ends and we both kill
Look at
those
that.
guys. Yeah, he hears it, but I also see it, and I'm like, Tomy, turn around.
And you do just in time to get crit by this bear. This is gonna be bad.
Jesus.
This is gonna be really fucking bad.
It's okay, I got you. I got you home.
Oh, turmeric, you take what's 16 times 2? You take 30. You take 38 points of damage.
Oh fuck.
Plus strength. You take 30. You take 41 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Halved. Oh, you're lucky.
Halved.
What?
Half it.
41 halved?
Yeah,
So
because
yeah,
you're raging.
20.
Oh, but I guess I already crit. I was
Oh,
gonna say I
so
have
I'm
advantage.
still alive then.
Sure, yeah. If you are, you are. Yeah, it's halved. Yeah, because you do have resistance from
What's
your
half of 41?
20.
Yeah.
20.
Fuck.
As this bear clamps onto your arm and
My goodness.
snaps onto you.
Jesus.
Lily, behind you. And as this is happening, this
What?
you also hear this very heavy as a zombified bear appears to charge up behind you
Oh
and
fuck.
attacks you.
Fucking zombie army.
I've like run out of minis. This is another bear.
Roar.
Oh.
That is 19 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it hits. Oh my god.
You guys maybe should have ran.
Fuck.
That's what I said.
Hey, Lily, you take 15 points. You take the maximum slashing damage as this bear grabs onto your arm with its jaws.
I'm down.
You're down?
I'm down.
Okay.
Shit.
Lily's unconscious.
What is going
Have the flying creatures have not gone yet either, have they?
No.
Bryn, where are you? You're right there. You notice the fog above you is disturbed as these flying creatures swoop down. 18 plus 4, 22. I'm on fire. I'm literally on fire. I can just roll publicly if you guys want, because I cannot fucking be stopped. Holy shit.
Yeah, I guess that's a hit because I only have 20.
That is 12 points of slashing damage as this, whatever it is, winged creature makes its way down. And the second one, also, from the other side, as this first one's attacking you, swoops in and attacks you. That one's cocked. That one's only a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. As this first one's attacking you, and you're getting your hands up, you can feel it scratching your arms and your face. You are luckily enough out of the way of the second one, but you hear it swoops past over you. And they've all gone. I think.
Is this thing down or is
No,
it?
that's another flying. He's up in the air, where they attack and then they swoop back up. Next up is Loop.
Well.
Wheel.
So only Lily's down
Yeah.
So far.
so far?
Actually, sorry, Loop. Before you go, that was the 1, 2, 3. That was the third round, right?
Yeah.
Just before you go, Loop, Holden, you are the only one who notices this. As you're watching this all happen in the fog, this direction, Holden, you see this shape. It sticks out because it doesn't seem to amble up. It just almost like Loop's blur. It seems to kind of sort of it blurs into existence almost, where it is this sort of shimmering in the mist and then seems to coalesce into, again, you would assume another skeleton, you're not sure, but this humanoid shape.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, it is like the transporter effect, actually, where it kind of just seems to coalesce into existence. Loop.
Kill it.
You said 20 feet is our vision?
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
clear 20 feet. You
Yeah.
can see shapes beyond 230 feet, but you can't be sure what they are.
These ones have probably moved on past.
Yeah, they've kind of shambled out of sight. Yeah, in the fog you would have lost them. But every turn you do see
More.
there are more. Yes,
Oh,
you get the sense that you
Yeah.
are
Surrounded.
kind of like the Walking Dead. Sort of a horde has almost wandered.
Like the White
through.
Walkers when they walk past Samuel Tarley.
Exactly. Yes.
I will take an attack of opportunity from the zombie bear that's beside me.
Okay,
And
sure.
I will charge over to the zombie bear that is by Lily.
Okay, zombie bear takes his attack of opportunity. That is 21 to hit.
Do the zombie bears see with their eyes?
Nope.
All right.
And that is 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh my goodness.
As you're asking this question, looking at the bear, this one appears to have no eyes. The eyes have rotted out long ago. One side of the face is just bone, clean white bone.
You said 14, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Does that still count with my sentinel? Or-
If you're in range, yeah.
Yeah.
And haven't already done it this turn.
I don't know.
Which
I think I have.
I think you have.
Yeah, you did it
Yeah,
on
because you
Holden's
did it
turn.
after
The guy.
Lily. Yeah, so you're spent for this turn.
So I maintain my concentration,
Okay, and you move over to.
and I move to
that one.
yeah,
This one.
that one.
Yeah, the one that fell Lily.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then I will attack it.
go ahead and roll.
That is 15
That's
on
enough.
the teeth, and 14 on the claws.
Also enough.
How much do you have, Holman?
Go ahead and roll
How much
damage
do I
for
have
both
left?
those attacks.
So 5 damage for the teeth
Okay.
as I bite into this rotting corpse, and 11 for the claws.
16 total. Okay.
Oh, that one's a bear too, right?
Yep, 16 points damage. Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to burn a second level spell slot to heal for 2d8.
Sure.
Fucking Tommy's telling it. God damn it.
And then that's me.
After Loop is Bryn.
So this one's still in the air,
Yep.
so it won't. I won't take
would
attack
give or
of
take.
opportunity.
You can see it, but you give or take
Okay.
30 feet above you. Yeah, you will not take an attack of
I'll
opportunity.
move on. Oops, sorry.
Oh my
The
God.
opposite side here,
Okay.
and I will use my healer's feet on Lily and use an action. So you get to restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points plus additional hit points equal to the maximum number of hit dice you have.
What?
What? Okay.
So 1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4.
So roll your d6.
Roll it.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 plus 4, 7.
7 plus hit points equal to the maximum number of hit dice.
Which is.
I have 4d10.
That's correct. So,
So
plus
what-
4.
So plus 4.
For a total of 11.
11. Okay. Yay!
11.
Thank you.
Man, the healer feet paying out dividends. And
Yeah.
make sure you take a charge off.
Yes, yes. I'm keeping track of those.
After Bryn is Lily. You are conscious. You are prone.
Get up on your feet. Dum, 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 dum. It's another
What
sister.
do I want to do? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna get up, so that's half my movement, right?
No.
I thought you were moving it towards me. I'm like, come on now.
And because I did the amplify for my right, it's still on.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's what
Okay.
it says.
That's dope.
Yep.
And I don't know if I'm still in my lichen form.
Going
that's a-
unconscious, no. You would
think so,
revert
right?
as you fell. You would revert back
Yeah,
to your tiefling
okay.
form.
The bear is on the other side of me, right? Yeah.
There are two bears on either side of you.
Oh,
One is Luke. and
Which one? Which one? Which one?
Not the one with blue hair.
Yeah. That's the blue
The
bear.
one with half its face is the bad guy.
Don't get confused.
I check to see if my face is all the way there.
Okay. As an action, I'm gonna switch back into my lichen form.
Sure.
And then for healing potions, it's a bonus action.
I was just about
What
to
do you
ask.
I think
I don't know. Are
agreed.
we? I know
think
we've
we
set
agreed.
precedent, but I
think
don't
it-
know if we're flip flopping every game.
No, I think it was always
I'm
it's
not gonna
a
action,
bonus
alright?
action if it's on us. It's an action if it's on someone
that's right.
else.
It's on me.
I think that's right.
I'm gonna
'Cause
write
it's easy
that
enough.
down.
It's easy enough to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody write that down because this question comes up literally
Yeah,
every
every
session,
time.
Yeah, it does.
and I feel like I change the rule at every session.
No, that's
It's a bonus
But
action
yes.
on ourselves.
Yes, I think we house
It's an
rule
action on
potions.
someone else.
Because it should take you less time to go than it would to be
To
like
go
quick
to
Amber drink
someone.
this. You know. So
That makes sense.
On self.
So I'm gonna bonus action healing
Action.
potion.
okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna use one where they come out of the bottle because it's more satisfying.
Sure. I mean, they all went into the bottle, so they all come out of the
No,
bottle.
this one doesn't.
Okay.
It's on camera,
Listen,
okay?
Oprah and I made those ourselves.
Oprah.
What is
Trey.
Stewart.
3.
Just 3?
2, 1 plus 2.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
So
5.
5? 5?
5. 5 is correct.
Okay.
Are there great
Alright.
potions that heal for more? Ow, my toe.
They cost more, but there are better, stronger potions.
You don't need it. You got me.
Okay.
Still have your action.
I'll trust you then.
Action?
I think so, right?
Not
Yeah, 'cause
use my
No, I think the
Action
shapeshift
to-
was an
yeah,
action.
like in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it is an
Okay.
action.
Turn is
no.
done?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
done.
perfect. After Lily's turmeric. Hold your own deck.
I will turn around and attack the bear.
Sure.
Good.
Is this reckless?
No. This is 16, 17, 18.
That's enough. Go to roll damage.
Big money. That's better than 9 plus strength, 12 plus rage is 14.
14 points of damage. Okay. It's a big chunk you take out of that bear. Your sword sinks deep into its rotten flesh. And you can hear it. Turns and looks at you with its missing eye sockets.
That's okay.
After turmeric is holding.
I will run up right beside Turmeric.
And I'd be like, hey, look at this thing. It's disgusting looking.
It's missing its
And I
face.
say, plug your ears, mate, because I will thunder wave.
Sure.
Are there any guys flying in 15 foot?
No.
Cube? Ah, come on.
Con save from
Con
the bear.
save, yeah.
18.
That'll probably save, but it is half of 2d8.
And he doesn't get pushed back.
And he
What's your
does not
spell
get pushed
save?
back. Uh, 7, 8, 9.
9 points. Okay.
Big
Several,
eyes, big
several
mouth.
bits of like flesh and rotting carcass go flying off it as you cast the spell, and this huge yes of thunder smashes past it. It is still standing. Next is the enemy's turn. Oh boy! So that shape that you saw, Holden, that apparated as you cast your thunder wave, as you turn away from it. You were able to see it appears to, just as it appeared, it seems to blink out of existence.
Ugh, it's like a blink cat.
Where's Bryn? Bryn?
Blink
Holden,
there.
you're just able to see as this shape manifests behind Bryn.
Oh my god.
It's gonna try to stab me in the back.
Just as you very quickly, just the motion out of your eye, you have a second to just turn. Appears to be a red-skinned tiefling. The horns kind of go straight back and curve up. Wearing this kind of black leather. You don't recognize them, but they appear behind Bryn.
Aw, tiefling.
And Bryn, you feel a knife on your throat.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This character, Holden, seems to make eye contact with you. And draws the knife as it makes a stealth attack against Bryn.
Can I use my reaction of my shield?
You can. It has advantage.
Does it?
So let me tell you the
Okay.
numbers.
Okay.
23. Hang on, sorry, that might be wrong. These aren't bears.
23.
24.
I guess it
24 to
don't
hit.
fucking matter then.
How much health do you have?
3.
Okay.
Oh no.
Bryn, the last thing you feel is this cold knife against your neck. And you just hear this shape appear behind you as it is drawn across your throat. And you take 15 points of damage. Knocking you
down.
unconscious.
Yeah,
You're not dead.
I'm not
but
dead.
The shape towards
Is it
you.
Holden?
As you cry out, Bryn, you fall unconscious. The shape, Holden, one more time looks at you, locks eyes with you, and it's going to use its bonus action to finish off Bryn.
Oh
As it takes its second attack. It's a guaranteed crit.
He's already dead.
That's 15 points of damage, Bryn, as you are snuffed out of this mortal coil.
no! Like forever?
The first casualty of this campaign.
Well, it'd
God.
be 2 failed death saving throws.
You're right. Sorry, you're right. It is 2 failed deaths. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
You're right.
By the brin of her teeth.
Because somehow you can't just stab a person in the neck and kill them when they're unconscious in D&D. Where are the other skeletons?
I think we just got 2 bears, and then these guys walked past, and there are fly thingies.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
Flowy thingies.
Bear number 1 on... it'll continue to attack... Who's that, Lily?
Yep.
Sure is.
That is 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is another 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Where
Halved.
sucks you?
I forgot. Halved.
Why?
Because I'm resistant to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning.
In your hybrid form?
Yeah. I have the same
Okay.
thing. I have resilient hide.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, halved.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Yeah, that's OP. Sure.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I think you've been hit and not.
I know,
been
I don't
resistant
know.
Also, so yep. Just make sure you know your
Okay,
bonuses.
so how
'cause
much
I'm
is
not gonna
it?
Remind you.
What is it?
I've picked up my dice. What the 12.
So 6.
Yep. Halved. Yeah. Other bear will attack. I guess hold. That is also 19 to hit.
Meet or beat. That's a hit.
That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Being distracted by what just happened, I take those hits, and I'm down.
Okay.
I am going to use my reaction because I haven't used it yet on that bear.
Sure. To attack it.
Yes.
Sure. Go ahead.
15, 20.
20's a hit.
I'm like, no, then, no.
I'm so worried about holding, but you don't care that I just got my neck
I didn't see you. 3,
slicing in.
6, 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
I don't know what is going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
We're all gonna die.
I'm so flustered.
You guys are dying together.
That was... Oh, it's still my turn, isn't it? The 2 flying creatures. Who's still standing? Turmeric and Loop.
Turmeric, Loop, and Lily.
And Lily.
Turmeric.
Lily, one of these
Loop.
creatures will attack you as it swoops it from behind. Man, like, all I roll is 15s, so another 19. I cannot roll anything other than a 15 or a 20. These ones hit a little less. That is only 7 points of slashing damage. You're resistant.
Half?
Halved. As the second flying creature
So
will
what
also...
is that?
That's
What's
3.
that?
Round up.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second flying creature will attack you as well. You are still conscious, right?
Yeah.
And then the second flying creature
So 7.
rolls a natural 1
False.
and misses.
Drops his weapon.
Fuck.
It has claws, but you do watch as
Claws fall
it
off.
swoops down and it tumbles into the ground where this creature rolls on the ground for a bit before it stands up and its wings and it takes back off. Next up is Loop.
Sorry, who did that flying creature attack?
Lily.
Attack of opportunity?
Sure, yeah, totally. Yep.
Natural 1.
No.
Drop your claws.
My god. So many natural ones.
Natural 1s, natural 20s.
These damn weighted dice.
It's hot tonight. Hot tonight, gang. Start a new campaign next week.
And so many things. Can I get the idea of whether or not this bear in front of me is looking hurt, or
It's taking some damage. You would guess middling. It's still on its feet, definitely.
yeah?
And it's hard to tell because it is a undead bear.
And this other thing that came up, is it alive or is it also undead?
appears to be a living tiefling.
Fucking tiefling.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
I can't take
that
another
guy.
opportunity attack. I gotta just go for the bear.
Sure.
With my teeth
Bryn, you're up.
for 17.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
And my claws for 25.
Those are both hits.
You gotta save this one.
Well, yeah. No one saved me.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Lily, you're right beside me.
I don't have. What do I?
So
I didn't have a
7
turn, did
damage
I?
from the bite.
Maybe not.
Okay.
I don't think I had a turn yet.
And 10
okay.
damage from the claws. 17 total.
Okay. It is definitely looking hurt. There are chunks missing out of it. You can see more bear skeleton than you could at first. It is still standing and moving, but appears to have taken quite a beating at this point.
And I will burn a level 1 spell slot to heal myself for 2 more hit points.
Sure.
And then that is it for me.
Bryn, you're up.
Okay,
Go ahead and
guys.
roll your death save. 10 or higher and you live.
Should I roll it in the middle of the thing so everyone can see?
Yeah. Yeah,
There you
public
go.
roll. Yeah.
Oh!
One save. You gotta do that 3 times.
Oh my god.
Or
one.
just get a natural 20.
Turmeric,
I'll
you're
work
up.
on that.
You're up next, Turmeric.
Who do I heal?
Adrenaline.
Oh,
You're
you're
dead.
right by Golden.
You can't. You're unconscious. You can't say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does this bear... Oh, the bear looks dead because it's a zombie bear.
Yeah, they look fucked up to you, but they have since they entered this combat.
Does it look like more... I don't know. I don't know who to save. I don't know. If I leave, then I get an attack of opportunity.
But you're right beside me. Nothing.
You're unconscious, be quiet.
I'm conscious. I'm unconscious. I'm almost dead.
I don't know what to do. Or do I just take the healing potion? Just
It's up for
save
you.
yourself.
It's up to you.
It's too much pressure.
Listen, if you don't think everyone's gonna make it out of this, maybe Turmeric lives to fight the next campaign.
He's the only one that ran away. Bye,
Hang up
guys.
and buggering off.
Hey, what's Regis doing about all this?
He's kind of. You can hear
Just
he's
a
trying to
floating
help,
head.
and you're like, "Oh, but what's behind you?" And like, but he's too far behind where no one knows who he's talking to, so everybody looks behind them, and I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Do you know any healing spells?
Rage.
I will give my potion to... I don't want to get hit. 'Cause that would be a waste. Oh, he went to the washroom, so...
What are you doing? What are you doing, Turmeric? Tick tock. The hordes of the undead are advancing.
Do you think you can live? Okay,
Maybe.
I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Sure. That was a bad decision. I lost my d20. That was a bad decision. 14 plus 5. 19.
That's a hit.
It's okay.
Look at me, Turmeric. Look into my eyes. 15 points of slashing damage.
Minus...
Yeah, if you're resistant. Yeah.
Okay, so it drops down to 0, but I have a special thing.
You only take 7.
You
Yeah.
only take 7.
You only
Oh.
take half.
You're resistant.
So you're at
So you're at
1.
1.
Yeah. And you're correct. If you did drop to 0, your I forget what it's called. Your half orc racial would keep you at 1. Something resolve.
Yeah.
Unending
I
resolve
have
or
it right
something. Yeah.
Healing potions.
You're pouring the potion into Bryn's mouth?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Roll your potion.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's
4.
6 points of healing.
Woo!
Made the right choice.
As you're kneeling down on the other side
God.
of her from this tiefling, you can see a very toothy grin. His teeth very long and narrow and pointed as he grins at you, Turmeric. We're just watching you pour this potion into Bryn's mouth.
Ugh.
He winks at you. Next up is Holden.
I'll pee myself.
You unconscious? Go ahead and roll a death save, Holden.
Scariest wink ever.
That is a fail.
Okay. Holden fails his first death save. Now it's my turn. How's attacking a prone target work? Is that a guaranteed
Automatic,
crit?
A prone target, you get advantage. An unconscious target is an automatic crit.
Yeah, okay. You are awake, so it's just advantage. Bryn is this tiefling grinning at Holden, stabs his knife down again into Bryn.
Jesus Christ.
That one's cocked. Look, natural 20.
Oh my
natural
God.
20.
Oh my gosh.
Natural 20. Natural 20. I'm not making them up, gang. This is real life. This is real life. I know it seems like I'm cheating, but I'm showing everyone my dice.
When he attacks you, you can make him reroll, but not when he attacks someone else.
How
Bryn, you take 22 points of slashing damage
Guess I'm
as you are once again unconscious.
unconscious.
And he uses his bonus action to once again make you fail 2 death saves.
I'm trying.
How does that work? Like when you attack somebody that's unconscious, it's already automatically 2.
Unconscious, automatic crit. Sorry, unconscious is yes, two failed death saves. Yeah. Prone is advantage. Unconscious crit.
It's fucking trying to kill us.
And as he stabs down into you again, Bryn,
Oh my God.
he looks up at the sky and he whistles as you hear this, and one of these winged creatures will swoop down and will take the killing blow on you as you are unconscious,
Pew!
ending Bryn definitively.
What a waste.
As this creature comes down, these 2 claws sink deep into Bryn's chest, and it just takes off carrying the corpse for a bit before it. You hear it fall in the distance somewhere.
Oh my god.
Once again,
As Bryn
she's
is
doing
finally,
Holden.
truly, unreversibly dead.
Oh
The bear will attack Turmeric.
Hey.
Are you
Well, I
recklessly?
guess that
you did not
happens.
recklessly attack, right, Turmeric?
No.
Okay, that is
Don't
like a
toss
6
her.
that misses. And the other bear will attack. Did you attack Lily? Is that right, Lily?
What the fuck
That is
going on?
19 to hit. I just roll 15s nonstop. I cannot stop rolling 15s. Lily, you
Yeah.
take another 13 points of slashing damage, which is 6 with your resistance.
Oh my gosh.
And the second flying creature will also attack you, Lily, as it swoops down. Look! Natural fucking 20! Look!
Wait, just wait.
I swear to God!
Can I luck? Can I what? Can I use a luck?
Luck is only for your die, isn't it? What does luck
No,
say?
I can. Oh my
she
God.
can roll 1 and then use that as the attack or your roll.
I
Or
choose
my roll.
which.
Okay.
It should be
roll.
before you say anything, but you
Before I
got a
say
little excited.
Go ahead and roll, Lily.
Oh my god.
Use your luck here.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Would you like my 20 or your 19 or whatever that looks like?
13.
13? Okay, sure. Do you want the 20
and
or
I
the
would
13?
like the 13.
Okay. That's 18 to hit.
It is a hit.
Okay. I'm going to reroll the damage because I rolled really low. This one is cocked. That is a measly points, a measly 14 points of
So 7.
slashing
And
damage.
down. Lily's down.
Oh boy.
For the count. Shit.
I think that is all me, right? 2 creatures, 1, 2, 3. Next is Loop, who is still conscious.
Loop
Loop and just turmeric. Okay. Okay.
I
Let's get out of here.
telepathically to Turmeric, we're in a lot of trouble.
Pick us up and let's go.
When do you go in the turn order? You're coming up, right?
Okay. Okay. Settle down here,
Yeah.
metagamers.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
After you. He goes after you.
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity
Okay. From the bear.
from the bear.
I should stop doing this. That misses. That's 7. That's a
Seven's
really
no
low
good, yeah.
Really low roll.
And then I will go stand directly beside Turmeric,
Okay.
and then hold my action to wait until he climbs on me, and then book
Sure.
40 feet in that direction.
Sure. Next is Bryn, who is dead. Sorry. Next is Lily. Go ahead and roll a death save.
What do I have to?
Just a
Natural
20
or a
10 or
20.
10 or higher to
10 or
save.
higher. Yeah.
Lower, you fail.
Go out and open.
Nope.
7.
Is one failed save. Next is Turmeric.
I am climbing up on this majestic bear.
Okay. And Holden, Loop, you use your to start galloping away. Which way?
Northward.
Sure.
This way?
Yep.
As you turn and start running, you see many of these shapes ahead of you in the fog. Dozens, maybe more.
Does it look like there's a path through them?
You can roll me a stealth check, I'll say, for this. There are quite a few of them.
Ooh.
If only it wasn't cocked.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's cocked. It was a natural 20. Well, it was a cocked
Yeah,
that kind of looked like
who's
a
to say?
natural 20.
pretty
Stealth is 14.
14. Okay. Okay. Yep. Sure. You'll see the results as you make your way out into the mist. After there was a loop. Oh no, sorry. There's Turmeric. Holden. Which death save is this?
I just failed my first.
Okay, and everyone else is unconscious, right? Loop and Turmeric have bailed.
14, so that's a
14 you
save.
pass. Okay. Turmeric, Holden. As you pass this death save, you actually regain consciousness as someone appears to be shaking you, kind of slapping your face almost. And as you open your eyes, you can see this tiefling from earlier appears to have you by the scruff of your neck, the collar of your shirt, and is picking you up, holding you up to his face. And you can smell his breath rank through these pointed teeth. And
Like he's just, I picture him standing over me.
yeah, and you can hear the shambling. Turmeric's down. Turmeric's down. PHB to the Charlie horse. You can hear the shambling, shuffling of these undead making their way around him, around both of you as he picks you up.
Like Thriller.
Yeah, kind of, except without the rhythm. And staring into his pale blue ice eyes, he addresses you. And you don't recognize this person, and it's very plain on your face. And you can see that he appears to be confused by that. He's she didn't tell you of me. And he kind of looks up into the mist. I wonder, Master, were you ashamed? Would you like to respond?
Fucking, I don't know.
He takes the same knife that did Varen, her blood still wet on its blade, and he kind of positions it above your heart.
I just grit my teeth and just try to swing at him.
Technically, you're awake for dramatic. You can't get an attack in. You're prone, and he
Spit on his face.
Yeah, so
roll me an attack. Roll me an attack. Whatever. Roll me an attack at disadvantage. if you want. We'll
Let's
see
say
what
I'm
happens.
too weak to even try, but I'm too weak to do anything. But I try, and then I drop my hands, and I like fucking.
Sure. Yeah. As you spit a little bit of blood onto his face, he grins, and looking at you, you can see the grin gets a little wider, and you can see all his pointed teeth looking very demonic in his tiefling face. And he says, "Well, we'll see you soon." And he pushes the knife into your chest, and you can feel it burning as it enters. It feels like it is piercing your heart, basically. And these stars, red stars, fill your vision as you wake up. You see your companions around you.
What?
You see the fire has burned low where you fell asleep during your night's watch. You can hear. You can hear Regis kind of. Psst, psst, wake up! Not nodding off on the watch, are you? My word, some sort of. What the? Tossing and turning, hardly a watch, I'd say.
Everybody's sleeping?
Yeah, they appear to be sleeping peacefully. You look over, Bryn appears to be, even though she only needs 4.5 hours of meditation, appears to have fallen asleep at some point. And yeah, all your companions appear to be intact and where you left them.
Fuck, Regis, did I fall asleep?
Seems to be some sort of a nightmare, I suppose. Tossing and turning, it's hard to say. You can still feel this burning in your
Yeah.
chest. And as you kind of look beneath your armor, there appears to be
Which
this.
side is my heart?
Left side.
Left? Okay,
Left.
yeah.
There appears to be this. As you look, there appears to be this. It's almost like a burn. This raw patch of flesh that was not there previously, and it appears to be in the shape of a raven.
Shape of a raven?
Yes.
Ooh.
I
Should all get raven tattoos.
don't know, but I shake. I run up to Bryn, and I shake her awake.
What's going on? Why? I was.
Are you? You're alive. You're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Everybody-
I have always been alive.
What the fuck?
Hey, shut up over there. I'm trying to sleep.
What is going on? Is someone attacking?
What's going on?
Fuck you guys. I really dropped the ball. Alright, I dropped the ball on this watch.
Isn't it you who's always lecturing us
Yes,
to
it's
be
always
alive?
me that's lecturing, and I fell asleep, and oh my god, I thought we all... Holy fuck. Oh,
You're not making any sense.
Yeah, you're talking a lot of
Take
gibberish.
a breath.
yeah. Yeah, I need to sit. I think I just had a nightmare. I had a really bad nightmare, you guys.
I was having a great dream.
Dragon ladies everywhere.
No, it was like... It was just like Thay.
They
You
who?
guys.
What? We don't talk about that.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Well, what happened? What's?
She died. I died. There was a tiefling. Do you guys remember a red tiefling?
What
I
color are
mean-
you?
I'm like white.
With
like
red hue?
Yeah, with like red reflective sometimes.
I don't think we've encountered many tieflings. No.
Holy fuck, you guys! Oh my god!
Do you want
I
me
am.
to make you,
you need a
some
hug?
tea? You want tea?
Oh fucking get out of here! Yeah. I sort of gather myself and I kind of walk off.
Sure.
I remember my nightmares.
Well, that was strange.
As you walk off, Holden, it's not foggy like it was in your nightmare, but the mist does seem a little thick, a little spooky. The shadows a little long in the night. And you could swear that you can still hear that voice.
Yeah, as I sort of escape like the firelight and go into the darkness, and I kind of hesitate a little bit.
And you can very clearly hear that voice, kind of echoing, maybe either half remembered from your dream, you're not sure.
Yeah, and I'm looking at
But you can hear it say, "I wonder, Master, were you ashamed of me? Why didn't you tell him?"
What does that mean? I'm so shook, actually.
Those of you at the camp, what are you doing? Holden has stalked off into the night. Somebody will presumably need to pick up the rest of this watch.
I'll do the watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage.
Did you already do a watch?
I haven't done a watch, no.
I'm just gonna immediately fall back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue meditating.
Holden was second watch when that happened, so.
Yep.
I will go back to sleep.
I'm so flustered.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no. 9.
Okay.
Same thing happens.
Appears
all over.
That's weird fog rolling up. Appears that nothing happened, and the rest of the watch is a short watch now. Does pass without incident. Holden, what are you doing as you're stalking through the trees? You can still... it's almost this trip down memory lane where you're not even sure if you're awake. You can hear fragments of this voice echoing in your head. You could swear that you can catch images of Nola between the trees. A part where you think at first you see the shape that you are sure is Tacoma heading towards you, but you realize it's just kind of trees in the moonlight as you get closer. You're very much in your own head as you walk through the woods.
As soon as I know, like, I'm kind of out of eyesight of these guys and in the darkness and stuff, I'll lean up against a tree and just fucking break down, I suppose. Like, I saw what I saw, and that reminded me of the place with the thing, and I'm like, fuck, like, I am suffering a real sense of PTSD from that thing.
Sure.
And
as you're kind of having this breakdown, sitting against the stump of this tree, you can hear that voice right over your shoulder.
like, real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why the long face?
A reaction, I will, like, just swing in its direction.
Sure.
Like-
You do. Your hand doesn't meet any resistance. Just this very faint kind of as you swing, and as you turn around, you can just make out the features of what you're assuming is this tiefling, almost in the mist, as though he's on the very edge of your vision. But it's very much like you're still in your dream. You get the sense that they are not really here, if you even are conscious.
So I don't see anything when I turn around to swing?
You don't see the individual, but you very much can see the visage, the face, the just the points of the fangs and the tips of the horns and the flare of the eyes.
Who the fuck are you?
It kind of echoes back and forth.
Hey!
Can we hear him yelling from the campfire?
Yeah, you can.
I don't. They're not real yell. Like, I'm. Like,
Yeah.
I figure I'm far enough away to be, and then this is just kind of.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
So no, you cannot hear them right away.
And yeah, like, I fighting stance
And as you do,
ready.
no matter where you seem to look, you hear the voice over your other shoulder. Well, not so different from you. And as it appears to be over your other shoulder, you quickly turn around and there's nobody there. And you can hear the voice again above you. Your fears betray you.
Are you from the Raven Sword?
Appears to be no answer.
The fuck was that?
She really didn't tell you of me.
She? Who, Nola?
And all you hear is this kind of echoing laughter, which seems to be fading. As this chuckle, this seems to just fade into the distance.
I suppose I wait for a little bit longer.
Sure. Yeah. 20 minutes pass and it doesn't seem to return. 45 minutes and nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, by that time I've dropped my gun and I'm like, holy fuck, and I'm stressed and worried and
Tired from having not slept yet.
yep. After 45 to an hour, I guess I go back.
Sure. Yeah, you rejoin whoever is keeping watch.
I'll stay out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You spend the night
Yeah.
in the woods. Sure. Whoever's keeping the next watch in the camp, go ahead and get a perception roll.
I will do it.
Okay.
4.
Everyone dies. No, you don't see or hear anything, and even keeping an eye out for Holden, he doesn't return. But nothing
Ruined my sleep.
appears to happen. The morning passes. I think, was there one more one? Holden was second, Turnip was third. I think there is one more, actually.
I think I did. Holden was second, third, fourth.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, you're right. Morning passes. Yeah. Or morning dawns, rather. Those of you who are still in the main camp, you don't see Holden anywhere around you.
Anyone see Holden? He was pretty disturbed last night.
Yeah.
Didn't he come back to camp?
I mean,
You can hear Regis. He left in the middle of the night after he woke, and I don't think he's returned since, unless he's snuck up directly underneath me or something.
I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt that Holden freaked out about something.
no, that happened. He like shook me awake. I was freaking out. I don't know what I thought, but clearly it wasn't that important, so I went back to bed. So I don't know. Should we go look for him?
Yeah, I'll get up and start to
Sure.
mosey.
Holden, what did you spend the night doing?
I don't know. I suppose I found a little babbling brook.
Sure.
And planted the shield beside me, and I'm kind of just like, not fetal position, but like, how do you say when I'm hugging my knees and just listening to the babbling brook
Thinking about the past.
with my shield.
Sure. You can hear the voice of turmeric echo, or not turmeric, Tacoma echoing in your head as remembering some of the things he said to you and lessons that your mentor has taught you in the past. And you are able to find Holden easily enough. He's not that far out of the camp, but you do find him sitting there on the riverside, kind of hugging his knees with his shield stuck in the riverbank beside him.
Are you okay?
I'm not gonna respond.
Okay.
I'm not gonna respond out of sullenness. I'm not gonna respond because I'm in my own head.
I'll just sit down beside him and not say anything.
Sure. You listen to the brook
Yeah.
babble for a while.
Lily, do you ever think about the thing that happened?
Yeah, I do. I try not to.
Me too. Sometimes it creeps up.
Yeah, it for sure does. I feel like maybe if we talked about it, like we don't talk about it at all, but
No, we don't talk about it at all.
I feel like there's some therapeutic and you let stuff out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a family, you know?
It's this dream I had was like really vivid. Yeah, it was overwhelming, and bad things happened.
Well, all you can do is just be grateful for today. It was just a bad dream.
Yeah, it was a bad dream.
Let's go eat some breakfast. I'm gonna smack Holden on the back of just on his back.
If it's all right with you, I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. Just thank you, though.
Sure. Just mosey back to everybody else.
Sure. Holden, is there anything in particular that you're thinking about or trying to suss out here in the river, or any particular conversations or people that call to mind? Where's Holden's head at as he's sitting on this riverbank?
Where's your head at?
One of the main things about the whole thing is like, is about, well, exactly what happened and what took place, and then add that to the fact that Nola is sort of being mentioned or being alluded to. So I'm just overwhelmed.
Sure.
And just how vivid that dream was.
It was unusual. You don't usually dream as vividly as that.
Yeah. It was like a whole flood of memories just came like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And really overwhelmed me that night.
Did you sleep at all?
No.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Thanks.
until the next long rest. I assume at some point you do rejoin the group.
Yeah,
as you're
I'll
ready
walk
to
back.
Continue your journey. Resume the journey, Zor.
I would like to be teaching Wolf to be fetching stuff.
Sure, go ahead and roll your animal handling check for today.
But 3.
3. As you set out whatever it is, some kind of a target, and then try to teach your blink cat to fetch it. The first attempt is you point at the target and all right, go get it. It disappears from your shoulder, and you're not sure where it reappears. You don't see it.
Oh, no.
And then 10 to 15 minutes later, after you're looking up trees and like in the sacks and things, it reappears on your shoulder.
Does it have anything?
No.
Prince is giggling while she's watching. turmeric looking everything.
Roll an animal handling check for me, Bryn.
Me?
Yeah.
Samson, you fucker. Shit. 8?
Samson boots on your shoulder.
Fuck you,
As
Samson.
you're laughing, he,
What the fuck?
and then he takes off.
I don't even know why I got this bird.
Samson's a douche.
Yeah. Fuck you, Samson. Fuck.
So Holden, I guess we're not going to be leaving you on watch really for some time.
Before you speak up, and as I'm walking back to the camp, I see this like turmeric happen. I see the poop and whatever you two are doing, and I'm like, "Ugh, fuck. And I resolve to, and I think about what happened, and I think back on everything that's happened to us, and I resolve to become a better leader.
Okay.
Yeah, for you guys.
And also eat more green vegetables. If I can. When reasonable.
Great. Better.
Well, it's one of those things, and like fucking, I need to try harder to protect my friends. It's a character building moment.
Yeah. I'm with.
Okay, and then yeah.
So, what did you dream about? You said some of us died, and
Yeah, you woke up pretty rattled. You said something about me dying?
You got some dark dreams.
We're referring to it as the one thing, right?
You can talk about it now.
Yeah.
If you want. The water, like the ice just broke. You guys just broke the ice. You can openly discuss the event now. This is a little behind the scenes talk for the players, but
it was the Liar's Wall, you guys.
The who?
It wasn't the Liar's Wall, but it was the same situation that happened at the Liar's Wall. We were here, and they remember at the Liar's Wall when they rose up and they were walking.
Yeah, I almost shit myself.
And except they were aimed at us.
What do you mean? Aimed at us?
speak freely, player Oliver.
They attacked us. They attacked us, and we fought them. We fought them valiantly, but it was just overwhelming odds.
How many did I take down? In
3?
I feel like I could have done better.
We all could have done better.
You're right.
Yeah. I just have a bad feeling that even though we've done what we could to distance ourselves from it, I feel like there's this impending sense of dread in me that it's gonna come back, and with Tacoma sort of saying that whole thing's catching up, like that's fuck you guys.
I think we should be on our toes more.
We should always be on our toes, Turmeric.
Yeah.
I don't actually have toes, but
No.
I'll keep a thorough watch all the time.
Forgot about the head.
Oh, head, I forgot you were here.
this is a private conversation, Head.
Oh, fucking
I'm just gonna swim.
choose my spots better.
Actually, I stop him. I'm like, Regis, what do you know about the Red Wizards?
Oh, well, more than I'm liable to admit here and now. I admit, what would you like to know about them?
We've had a bit of a... We were working for them at one time. We witnessed what they could do. And...
Not so different from my condition myself, I gather.
yeah, now that you mention it.
Are you a red wizard?
Well, a wizard, certainly. A member of the ruling class of Thay, certainly not. Slavery and all that, I don't abide, but to each their own, I suppose.
Do you know what happened there, like, after the events?
At the Liar's Wall.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard rumors, but none that I'm willing to repeat here today, I'm afraid.
Yeah, to talk about it is kind of, yeah, you know, like giving it life, so to speak.
Look, we worked for people who unleashed an undead army on an unsuspecting town and murdered everyone.
Oh yeah.
We have to deal with that because it looks like it's catching up to us.
That's the thing. Imagine that whole thing happening to the world. Like, is that kind of is that what we sort of walked away from? Is that...
Well, I don't think that's why we originally signed up for that job.
No, absolutely not, but...
We didn't really know what we were getting into, like most jobs.
Yeah.
How do you think we got this head?
I'm sure this one will be different than all the others before. Unexpected could possibly happen now.
Of course. See what happens when we reunite the head to the body.
So what are you saying? What do you want to do about this?
Nothing. Like, this was just a dream, but it just really struck me. And now, again, like, I feel like our actions in the past are coming to haunt us.
How's your armor look? Like your burn? Is it visible coming out of your collar?
Oh, I don't know.
It's up to you. It's big. Like, it covers pretty much half your chest. It is this big raw, like, it would be very, very uncomfortable to wear a shirt against. Imagine a fresh burn. It is a fresh, raw, red. It's like you skinned your knee, but on your chest.
Okay, well, in that case, then I do have, like, it, like, sort of loose, and and I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a burn
It is,
on my
it is
chest.
very
If it's
obviously in the shape of the Raven Sword sigil.
What color is it?
Like raw flesh. It's bright
Raw?
pink and like the glistening moistness of raw
Yes.
flesh.
I'll see it.
Like, as if it was branded on me?
More as if it was like, more as if you were flayed almost in a way.
Carved into me, yeah.
What?
That
Is this what you were doing while you were gone last night?
No.
Did you give that to yourself?
No.
Should we all get it?
Stop.
That form of tattoo rather popular in Chelta, I've heard.
No,
modification.
It's not. This was put on me last night.
Oh. As you woke up this morning, I apologize. I completely missed. It's a little, because you didn't really quote wake up, but until you hear otherwise, every morning when you wake up, you take 1 point of damage as this burn sizzles away. It is the
So
thing,
it's a constant.
it is the thing that wakes you up now, or will wake you up
Like
every
my
morning
keloid.
as you take
Actually,
yes 1 point of damage every morning,
That sucks.
that hits home.
including today. You took your 1 point today. As
But from full damage?
well, you'll be max HP -1 hit point once
Yeah,
you
okay.
sleep and heal. But yes, for the foreseeable future, you are branded.
So you just woke up with that?
Yeah.
I don't think that happens in your sleep. Did you
looks like
carve
they-
yourself? Do you have any?
I didn't do anything to myself. There was a red tiefling in my dream who attacked us, killed you, slit your throat.
No one remember anything? Red tieflings?
Roll a religion check.
No, I don't think I should.
Check.
Do it.
Praise Rodney.
10.
Nope.
Nothing.
So this is like -1 every morning?
Yep.
So, okay.
It's not. It's a point of damage, so you can take a good berry and heal it up or whatever. But it is a point of damage every morning at dawn.
Looks to me like they've already caught up to us.
Here, take your shirt off. Let me try and fix that up for you, and I'll use my healer's kit
Sure.
in an attempt to
It appears
bandage
to be
it up or make it
natural wound as
little
you're
bit
applying
better.
salves and bombs to it. Not only does it appear to not have an effect, but it appears to be, as you're kind of applying, mashed up poultices and things. It appears to be actively fighting them in a way. Where as you're applying this poultice, it starts to smoke this very strange, acrid white smoke, and you quickly wipe it off, and the smoke stops, but it appears to be magical in nature, shall we say?
Should we try cutting the skin off?
No.
Can I?
Perhaps try cutting off the entire half of the torso. Bisected.
No.
Well, I mean, head's still alive.
New legs and arms, certainly achievable.
No.
Even
It's
bigger arms, if you like.
it's painful, but thank you, Loop. That was very nice of you.
I'm gonna also ritually cast detect magic.
Sure. The 10 minutes pass.
Let's you know what? You guys. We just gotta try harder. We gotta. That's dumb. we
Just let us do this,
We're still
okay?
giving 110%, pucks and nets, just get pucks and nets. So.
let's get a move on.
Can I cast it? Will you let me cast Identify to see?
What are you gonna identify?
Well, it looks like it's not healing.
It's burning skin.
And as you finish your
Cast
detect
Identify.
magic ritual loop, it does appear to be magical. Whatever the nature of this wound is, it is some kind of a curse or spell or...
Yes.
I'll cast Identify on
Sure.
it.
Not really how Identify works.
No?
Sort of is. You
choose an object that
yeah.
you must touch.
Yeah, so you learn all the properties of Holden. He's a level 4 fighter. He's got this weird thing with his shield where he can use it two-handed as a weapon, but you can't really discern. Just like Loop, you get some kind of a curse or a spell or a magical effect, but definitely and adamantly not just a thing he dreamed.
Attracted to Dragonborn. Susceptible to choking.
No, it says if you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are affecting it.
You're unable to identify whatever the spell is.
Wow.
As you cast your spell, Brent, as you cast Identify and make the motions and kind of close your eyes or focusing on the wound, you just have this flash, this image, the sensation more of cold steel on your neck, and the sense of this slicing. And as you quickly open your eyes, it appears to have faded. But you're unable to tell what the magic affecting
What
Holden
happened?
is.
What'd you see? Were you touching your neck?
I just got the
I don't
weirdest
like
feeling.
that. I don't like choking. What? What? What do you do? Shut up! Fucking get away from me!
I'm gonna take head off of and put him back on my.
The thing that about the choking, rather.
Hey, shut up! Let's fucking go, you guys.
All right, let's go then.
Sure. You just back on the road?
Yeah.
Spring. No, I don't know what that town is. Let's go.
Spring.
Spring's
Try
Spring's good.
faster pace.
Yeah, we should fuck.
Maybe we should give the
Giddy up.
horses a little trot.
Yeah.
Because apparently we've just been walking them the whole time.
I'm also gonna try to race.
Sure, yeah. You guys, you want to gallop and increase your speed here?
Yes.
I'm gonna come back around and pick up Loop.
I'm gonna...
Just like swoop down and just throw them up onto you as you're galloping past.
As they take off, I'm gonna take the head down off the tree.
I already have it.
Oh, did you take it?
He's already got it in
Okay.
his belt. Sure. As you make your way on horseback and at a faster pace, you do make your way to the village of Springsgift. Much sooner than you expected. You can see it, at least you would assume it's Springsgift. You can see the houses kind of appearing through the forest as it thins out. Appear to be made of the very dark wooden logs of the forest surrounding it. But as you approach the city, it's definitely not a city. It's a village.
Okay, village.
You're guessing maybe 30 to 40 houses appear to be arranged around some kind of a street or a road. You're not sure, but they appear to follow a line of some kind. You would guess a road. You can see there appear to be a circle of people around one of these houses. A large circle of, you would guess, somewhere between 60 to 80 people.
Like they're in a circle around the house, or they're just in a circle?
They appear to be around, like completely encircling a house. A crowd of people. You would guess somewhere between, 50 and 100. A large group of people who appear to be just encircling this one house as you
I'm gonna
kind of breach the forest and are able to sort of see the village proper.
I'm gonna slow my horse down,
Sure.
so that I'm not like racing in, and slowly start to creep up to see what the people are looking at.
Sure. What is everybody else doing as you approach the village of Springsgift?
I'll tap Turmeric on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, follow Bryn."
Follow Bryn.
Sure. As you approach Bryn, you can see that this ring of people appears to have. You can see several of these long, wicked-looking hooks. You guess would be meat hooks of some kind. You can see scythes, pitchforks, a couple swords even. They all appear to be brandishing weapons. You can see more than a few torches, which it is about noon as you approach the village, so they were not easily visible.
Yeah.
But as you're watching, one of the people throws a torch to this wooden house that they're surrounding as it lands on the wooden roof, and you watch as it very quickly starts to burst into flame. And it is there that we will pick up next week in the village of Springsgift.
Springsgift.
As you've all made your way out of Baldur's Gate.
What?
And Holden failed a perception check.
Well done, Matt. That was
Wow.
fucking good.
I hope people enjoyed that. That whole episode, that whole thing was actually one of our Patreon characters. If you want to go over to patreon.com/talkingrecklesspodcast, that was Smugface's character, who we've not actually met, but the false death dream sequence was a idea that one of the patrons and I came up with for their character.
Nice.
So
cool.
if you yourself would like to get involved, or if you have great ideas like that,
That's a good idea.
Visit our Patreon, patreon.com/talkrecklesspodcast. Get yourself in the game here. And this is a podcast. No matter how you watch or listen, there is audio forms of this over on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, everywhere. There are videos over on YouTube. I would recommend the videos because some of the jokes, like the one we just saw, are visual gags that play on the cameras and then don't play in game. But go and check that out. And that's all I have to tell you, other than listen to our video game podcast, Talking Reckless, over on anywhere, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. Oliver, thank you very much for playing.
Hats off to you, Matthew.
Such a good sport with your
very
fake
good
death sequence. Turmeric, thank you very much. JR, Kevin, who plays Loop, Paula, Abel playing Lily, and Amber, who plays Bryn. And to you at home, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to see you here next Sunday for the next edition. It'll be episode 11 of Rolling Reckless. We'll see you then.